Hello, friends, fancies, and fellow adventurers, and welcome to the Hodgepodge Tavern. I'm your DM, Carl, and today we're stepping through the portal to the infinite planes. Let's discover our forgotten memories. Alongside you, we have our players.
I am Philly.
That's your name.
That's the one you need to remember.
Congratulations.
The wizard.
The wizard. I'm Alex, and I play Sprite / Marigold, the fairy paladin.
Hello, I am Kyle. I play Ashkar, the monk, I think.
Yes.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
This is this cool guy. This is this cool guy, which I'm sure the podcast users will appreciate greatly.
Yes.
Just imagine someone cool
Sure does.
and spiky.
Very cool.
I'm Josh, and I play Link, the bard.
Just
That's it.
Blink the bard.
Keep it mysterious.
Hi, I am Kim, she, her, and I play Brady, they, them, the changeling monk.
Beautiful. So we'll not do much of a catch-up, just to try and get into things. It's been a little while. But essentially where we left off previously, the collective, the...
Resistance is futile.
The Borg.
Creative Oblivion.
The creative oblivion, thank you, that's what I was like, the destructive oblivion? No, that doesn't seem right.
Sometimes.
The creative oblivion
It's true.
found themselves coming back from their little venture in Mytopia, meeting up with Dee, who spent a little bit of time in Sigil, sorting out some legal disputes and doing some research, and the group, I'll wait until the airplane's done. And the group decided to take a little trip back to their house, just to check up on things, and they found a backpack, and in the backpack, on the label, was written the name Rax.
Just my little brother.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
So
Is everyone that's from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll zoom back into the group as they find this backpack in their mildly clean house.
So someone's
Mildly
been
clean.
cleaning.
It's been mildly cleaned.
Oh.
Because it
Well,
was
cheese and
extremely
biscuits.
dirty.
He's gone and done it. He's,
Did I miss something?
I think that.
How long has it been since How long has it been since we've been here? Since we've been in this house? Did you hang out here while you were?
First time I've come.
I hope he's okay. And I just go tearing around the tiny apartment, just looking for him. Like, is he in the bathroom? Is he in the is he in a chest of drawers? Is he down the sink? Like, literally any cubbyhole, I'm looking for him.
I lean over to Sprite and just whisper, "Who is she talking about again?"
Your brother. Hello, brother.
Oh,
You know?
We all met him, right?
Yeah.
forgive my memory. I probably did not leave much of an impression.
That's okay. There was a lot going on. Remember, it was the Modrons and
There was quite a lot.
there was
I'd
a
say.
lot.
So is he in the house or?
He's not in the house anywhere.
I would wait until you search everywhere,
Every nook and cranny.
and then I would say, perhaps I can help.
You think?
What do you mean? Have you seen him?
I
Did you hear from him?
I
Have
can
you been
send
holding out on me?
No, but I've come across a relatively advanced piece of arcana,
What?
and I am now able to send messages across the plains.
What?
As you know,
Oh, that is incredible.
He's been doing it since we've been in that place.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I can send him a message
Been practicing his
and
cantrips.
check where he is.
Yes.
But I
Please.
don't remember
would you
what he
please
looks like.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like changed into my little brother, but I'm like tall.
Yes, a very tall
And I
version.
like
Yeah.
look a little weird. It's like a little
The
stretched
portions
out.
are like a little bit distorted.
Don't
What
do
would
that.
you like me
That's
to say?
This is
really
bad
strange.
CGI part.
Yeah.
Tell him, and I go back to my masculine Brady form. Just tell him that we're here and that we want to see him, and is he okay?
I try. I attempt.
Okay. What exactly do you say?
I would say, hello, Rax. This is D, the wizard. Friends of Brady. Found Pack, where are you? Come. How many have I got?
That was
16.
16.
Out of 25. You've got 9 words left if you want to sign anything else off.
We are
This message
At home?
has been sponsored by.
Buy groceries.
signed D, the wizard.
Oh my god.
That's perfect amount.
Okay.
See if he replies.
Shadow Legends.
You do not get any reply.
Oh.
It's already been
Do I
moved.
feel like it arrived?
Um,
Or like the spell connected? Or I'm not sure if I'll know that.
what's the
Yeah.
name of the spell again?
Sending.
Very mature trying message has been disconnected.
2 weeks in, it's already been kidnapped.
If you think you've received this message in error, just hang up and try again.
Oh,
Did you put the country code in? Did you put the...
it says the creature.
Still using
The
the old
creature has the
number.
message in its mind, recognizes you as a sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. But it doesn't say that I recognize that it doesn't connect. But it does say that I have to roll if it's in a different plane.
Yeah. You don't have to roll.
So it's in this plane. Just you know,
Or he's dead.
I don't think the spell would work if he was dead, or if the person doesn't exist. I don't think it can.
Technically, in this setting, that would be a different plane, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Because he would
Oh.
like go. He would like go
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's good news, right? I mean,
He may be.
now that you mentioned that.
Could be tied up. I mean, not literally.
He may be gagged.
Just like metaphorically.
It could be asleep.
Can we?
Gagged or asleep. those are your
Asleep,
two options.
not at home, not here.
Could be unconscious.
Yeah, but
Wow,
keep
this
in the
is-
park.
Could we, or could anyone investigate how long this
We've all
pack
done
has
it.
been left here? Did
Um,
it go in the morning, or it's been left like a few
Food.
days?
Is there any leftovers?
Is there any
Yeah.
leftovers?
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Someone with
I shall.
intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like,
Is there like
Anyone?
embers, warm embers
I'll-
in
I'll
the
assist.
fireplace or something like that? Like, oh yeah.
my
okay,
mind
okay.
is
Ka-
like
Kyle had the
trying
idea
to go
of it.
so fast, but
Huh?
it's just kind of jammed because I can't
Can
believe
we all
he's
roll, or
here.
what's the?
I mean, if you're
I'll
all
give
going
him
through the
advantage.
house.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well,
Yeah, give.
I'm busy casting this
Okay.
spell.
Oh no.
Oh,
this
Roll
is
again, I
terrible.
give you advantage, right?
Oh
That's
dear.
how
So I'll give you advantage. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's like me rolling in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Baldur's Gate. I had 7 inspiration the other day. I was like,
Can you just announce your dice
Um,
rolls for the podcast?
I've got a 7 plus a 4. It's 11.
11.
Oh my
And
god.
you,
Okay.
you didn't
I
get
had a 7.
7. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. As you investigate around, you
Evil
do
dice.
find there are fresh foods.
Okay.
It looks like the dishes that they have been cooked with are relatively clean. They're sort of dry on the sideboard.
What kind of
No,
teenager
that's-
Is there still moisture on
There's signs of
them?
a
There's no
struggle.
moisture on them.
But not dusty.
There's no moisture.
There's no moisture, but it's not dust.
Is it a terraced house?
It's a single floor. It's 3 major rooms and a bathroom.
But is it connected to another building or is it like
Yes, it is.
standalone?
Sorry.
Both sides?
So, I want to go
Yes, both sides.
next door and I'm going to knock.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we should probably meet our neighbors.
Yeah, we should
Okay.
maybe ask if they've seen a kid hanging about.
We don't even know what he looks like because he's been going through his changes. He could be anybody.
Well, what are the chances that it's just in his normal state?
Yeah, probably.
Do you
They
remember
could at
what
least
it was
have-
like for you?
Siggle's the most dangerous place
Okay.
I've been to.
Come on, I'm going to go straight downstairs and I'm going to go to the right hand property and knock on the door.
Okay. Let's find out who's there.
Oh god.
Roll me a D100.
Oh.
Trolls.
Ah, shit.
Just ogres
Yeah.
squatting in the house.
21.
Or drug dealer?
Wow.
If I was in a casino, that'd be very good.
Beautiful. 21. You knock on the door, and after a few minutes, you see lumbering to the door is a very squat but very stout male dwarf.
Same size as me, roughly.
Taller than you.
A bit taller than me,
Yeah.
but like not.
Anyone is taller
Same
than you.
size as your daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, where's Hazel? Hazel. I'm just like,
Could be my cousin.
hello.
Alright.
I'm really sorry to bother you. I belong to a group that we own the house next door. And we haven't introduced ourselves yet, because we travel a lot. So I just want to say hello. I'm Sprite.
I'm Kenneth.
Oh, nice to meet you. Shake your hand, if you will.
Yeah, he'll shake your hand and say,
Really good to meet you. Hey, listen. Another pal of ours has been staying, looking out for the place while we were away. Maybe recently. You haven't happened to have seen him or them walking around or heard them through the wall, maybe?
yeah, we've had a couple of people sort of come in and out.
Of ours?
Yeah,
A couple of people.
yeah.
Oh.
He's a changeling.
At the same time?
Oh, I see. I know what you mean. Right.
He might be.
He might be
couple of people.
Or it might be.
Oh, he might have. He might be friends. Oh no.
Maybe he's having a house party. So, did everything seem okay? There was no, like, you know,
Yeah, everything seems fine.
yeah, no trouble, or
No.
they weren't noisy for you?
Oh, no.
Oh, good. Oh, that's good. Hey, okay, well, it's been really good to meet you, Kenneth.
Lovely to meet you too.
Let us know if you ever need anything from us.
Yeah, you near the neighbourhood?
Yeah.
I'll get my wife to cook something around and bring it over later.
Wow, that is so generous. Thank you.
Yeah.
I would offer to do the same, but I don't remember how to cook anything.
Oh.
It's a very long story.
Well,
we'll get
she makes a
together
killer
sometime.
lasagna.
Oh, I imagine I love that. I don't remember if I love it,
If I wasn't
but
so
I bet I
worried
will.
right now, I'd be very excited for Kenneth's wife's lasagna.
Barbara! Stick a lasagna on for the neighbours!
Oh, don't go to any trouble. Oh, thank you. I feel really awkward.
It's no problem!
Barbara's like, what the fuck now?
Kenneth, are you offering lasagna to everyone that comes to knock
What
on
we
the door?
don't
again?
know is that that's
lasagna.
like the last straw for their relationship.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, I'm joking. Sorry.
So
Well,
you'll
I'm
do-
gonna
sorry.
roll to see if that's true. Get your ass in here!
oh no!
No. Oh, don't go to
Going
any
to my
trouble.
mum's.
Not on my home. I'm
So,
taking the kids.
I'm going to the pub!
Kenneth and Barbara, are they on our right hand side or our left hand side?
If you're looking out of the door,
So we're inside our house looking out.
then it's the left.
It would be the
if
left.
you're looking at the door, it's the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
Yeah.
Did you ask when you last saw the person with the house?
No, I didn't. But I haven't left. Have I left?
Well,
Sorry.
he's gone out to the pub now.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were
When he
joking.
was shouting at you from a distance, so I
Oh,
assumed
okay.
you left.
No, that was a wife.
Oh.
It's hard to tell the difference in the doors, you know.
No, I didn't. But they said all seemed well. No strange noises.
Ask the other neighbours.
Yeah, I didn't think. What else should I ask them?
You say that they saw different people coming in. It could be that
Yeah.
they're moving in and out as different shapes,
Yeah.
but it could also be that there's several people. We should ask if we saw
Maybe they've been
several
having
people at the same time.
house
Or
parties. No, because they would have heard the noise.
Yeah,
I'm
unless
just
he's
kidding.
fallen in with a bad crowd and
he didn't have time to fall in unless
Yeah,
he's very.
yeah. Might have fallen in
quick.
with a good crowd.
I mean, it's been a long time, and I'm
Neutral crowd?
gonna think back to how long it's been since we've been here. Because we went to Beastland. We haven't been back since we went to the Beastlands.
No, you
And
have
we
not.
were in the
It's been
Beastlands for a couple weeks.
Ages.
Several.
That's true.
So,
It's been a while.
I mean,
Yeah.
he might have been here for a month or
In
so.
terms of everywhere that you've been since you originally left to the Beastlands, which was the last time you came to us, it's been about a month and 2 weeks.
Because then we went
Thereabouts.
to Bitopia. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did we come home before we go to Bitopia?
Nope.
No, We
I've
popped
been
in.
keeping track
We
of that.
popped into. We popped into
We
Sigil,
s-
but we didn't come
We stayed
to the house.
at an inn.
I'm gonna go to the tavern and see if there's any messages for us. Now it's a little risky going by myself. Does anyone want to come with me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Do the drink.
we'll go in our
Drink.
Yeah.
Drink.
disguised
Drink.
selves.
Drink.
Yeah.
We'll go as
Let's-
our mildly disguised selves.
Let's just ask the other neighbor on the way out if they saw anything.
Okay.
Knock for me,
Oh
please.
great, he's gonna upset
Are you
someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I assume so.
No, no, you do, you do.
Have you just got the knob?
Yeah.
When we do 100.
All right.
I'm building our little street.
Ooh, 9.
Oh.
Was either really good or really bad?
Okay.
These are the trolls.
So as you knock on the door, you hear like a noise, and the door sort of swings slightly open, and you hear, and then you feel something on your shoulder, and you see perhaps about a foot tall, this little person with a pointed hat and green clothes, and he's just sat on your shoulder with his legs crossed.
Oh. Hello there, my fancy fellow.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad.
What are you coming knocking on my door for?
We own the place next door. Just had a question for you.
Alright, yep, come on.
Have you seen anyone
Come on.
coming or
Go
going?
faster. Coming and going?
Yeah,
Well, I'm always coming and going.
from our house.
Yeah,
How often?
every day.
How many people at once?
Today?
Yeah.
Today?
What time today?
Probably about 4 of your hours.
Right. How
Oh.
different is that to your hours?
Oh, I mean, that was years ago.
Fair enough.
Is this like a mayfly? Like a mayfly?
This is a quick
Here's a
link.
quick
A
one.
quickling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that I know the race by the name.
Yeah. Is this a mayfly?
A quickling. Okay, okay.
Nice. What's your name?
Alan.
Alan.
You don't know which direction they left.
Oh, they're going in various different directions. I didn't see you this morning. Wasn't paying that much attention.
Always the same person or different people?
Same people.
Same couple?
Same people.
Give us a description
Yeah,
if you
can
don't
you
mind.
describe them?
And he will describe Rax's usual form,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and will also describe a tall elf with black eyes and a shaved head, with a slightly green tinged skin.
That sounds familiar.
eyes.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Tall elf, black eyes.
Green tinged
Slightly
skin.
green tinged skin. Yes.
Haven't we had that description before?
Have we?
Is that the tout? My Tout?
You don't know?
I've definitely,
The tout was
I definitely
like
remember
short,
that
right?
description from like
no,
one of
my
our sessions.
tout.
The one. That
I don't have the description. I don't
Can we
have my
roll? Can we roll a memory check?
Yeah, can I?
Well,
Yeah.
I think Sprite is remembering.
Yeah?
I think so. Well, Alex is. So,
I don't remember a tall elf.
What's the? What is her name?
when we were back at the I've forgotten the name. The
Can someone look
wandering
up Discord.
thing that was mentioned.
Yeah.
The person, and they were described
Yeah.
as thus.
And that's the tout that I
Yeah,
had a relationship
I believe so.
with.
I don't remember the name though.
Was it?
Yes. It was.
Yes.
Hey.
But what is her name? Is it on Discord?
I have no idea.
On the.
Kylie?
probably
I don't
Kyle?
have my phone.
No,
Kylie?
that was the old tout.
No, that
Kylie
was
was
No,
the
it's the
other
one
tout.
that we originally.
You probably wrote it down.
Is that the one that he tried to get on with?
No, we've
Fair.
never met her.
No, we've never
Ah.
met
we
her.
just
It's
heard
someone
about
This
it.
was
Oh,
she
it's
left right
yeah,
after
yeah,
my
yeah.
death.
Because that's
From
what.
your
Because then
trip.
we were like,
My trip.
ooh,
Yeah.
maybe that was someone.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a girlfriend.
We suspected
a
it was like a
friend. We don't
romantic
know.
thing.
Ah, okay.
I don't tend to write down unless it's
Other
relevant to
characters.
D&D as
Uh,
well.
I just think Carl mentioned it in the summary as something I wanted to track down.
Oh, it's gonna bother me now because I.
Anyway,
Annie the trout.
Annie Trout.
Yeah.
The trout.
Yes.
Yes. They're all trouts now.
Fish people.
Sorry.
Oh,
The tout.
What's everyone's passive perceptions?
Shit.
13.
Fucking banging. 15.
Oh, fucking banging.
Passive perception. 12.
No,
Yours probably
Well.
pretty high.
I read the wrong one.
Let's see what we've got. 'Cause surely might be relevant.
For a monk, I'm not very wise.
Kim, roll me
I forgot
46.
everything.
4d6.
Yep.
Fireballs coming our way.
I have a tiny d6.
You don't perceive them though.
Hey, that's the best way.
yeah. Yeah,
Keep them
true.
coming.
Die in blissful ignorance.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a 5, 2 3s, and a 2.
13.
5, 2 threes, and a 2.
Yeah, 13. I don't know if he needs the
It
individual.
may be
numbers
to do
in
with a 6 result. Or something.
Roll me 46.
Oh.
Is this
Again, it's definitely this is
Again?
lightning bolt at this point.
I'm thinking sleep
Okay,
spell.
a 6, a 5, a 3, and a 2.
And 4 more.
I don't wanna!
I love that
Stop
you're using
rolling.
the tiny ones as well.
Oh, okay, a 6 and 3 ones?
Oh.
4 more.
Counter spell.
What is
Counter spell.
this? What is this? Okay, a 6, 2 3s, and a 2.
4 more.
Are we rolling stats for a creature?
I think so.
A 4 and 3 2s. I think I might be rolling stats for a person.
And 4 more.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Oh god. A 6, a 5, a 4, and a 1.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a decent.
May not be good for us though.
No.
If it's too high.
If that's charisma though. Oh.
You hear a voice behind you. And
I whip round.
behind you, you see Rax
Hey.
Hey! Like out on the street?
out on the street. And he is holding your belt buckle. Your little your rope belt that you keep around your waist.
He stole it.
He's become like a little old
Good.
twist.
Yeah.
Hey, sibling!
I'm just gonna rush over and give him a hug. Just wrap him up in my arms.
He stumbles back a second, and you see that he's sort of slightly caught by a tall, slender elf.
I am
You know, as he stumbles back, she sort of secures
completely
him.
focused on Rax, and I put my hands on either side of their face, and I'm just like checking them, and I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you in one piece? How long have you been here? I see you've made a friend, but are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm a lot better now that I can see you. I
Insight check.
got the fright of
Well,
my
if you want.
life when we came back to the house and saw that your pack was there.
19.
19. Genuinely sincere, looks like the kid.
Cool.
Well, I've been here, I don't know. He looks up to the elf and says, "How long's it been?" And they'll respond, "About 3 weeks, I would say."
Insight check. Does she sound like she recognizes them?
I mean, I'm
Yes.
not. Okay.
With your 19, you
I
are
love how
very
you're so
insightful into this
suspicious.
situation.
Would I notice
just-
that
We're
you're...
dealing with changing, bro.
Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Do you look like you're actually, actually
Yeah, I
paying
would
attention?
be if I was like, if I was actually rolling. Yeah.
Bombastic side eye.
I do not believe we have had the opportunity to become acquainted in this iteration.
I know you very well.
I unfortunately am at a disadvantage.
And they'll take a step back and they'll bow. And
Oh.
they'll do a deep, low bow.
Oh, I offer my hand and then take it away
They're
like
almost
oh.
like they bend over and like their head goes 3/4 of the way down towards them, sort of like on parallel with their knees,
Damn.
and say, "I am Anavar,
Anavar.
but you know me as Annie." Or did. Rax said you've had a slight case of amnesia.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. I have actually heard of you. We've just come back from Batopia, where I met up with the Aeon acting troupe.
Ah, yes. How are they doing?
I mean, they seem all right. A couple of them are squabbling over who's going to be the next big thing, but
Nothing changes.
These are my friends.
Hello, friends. Rax has briefly mentioned you.
Boy, why didn't you answer the message?
You can answer those things?
That probably caught you off guard
I
then.
made a
It definitely did. I never had anything like that
I'll
happen
make
to
a
me.
note to like save 4 words.
You can
Yes.
reply, okay?
Who can reply? 2.
Which is hilarious because every time you use the message spell, you always say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like go back to the early 2000s, like text back. So
It's a new-
Yeah.
It's,
Text back.
it's a new spell.
Text back, kiss.
And you, why are you hanging out with this young child?
How did you, find each other?
sounds weird when you say it like that.
Rax was new to the town, and you call upon touts, as it were, if you're trying to find anything.
You are joking.
And I've seen the picture.
He's in debt.
What?
So, you just happen to be his tout.
The universe works in mysterious ways, the unity of rings, as they say.
Very interesting.
So how do you know each other?
We were travelling companions for a while.
Wow. My goodness.
Traveling companions.
Do I
Roll an
feel...
insight check. And you can roll an
Do
insight
I
check.
feel like a stirrings? Is there a
Roll me an
romantic...
insight check.
Okay. I don't wanna
20
use the
something.
big
17
dice.
plus 9.
Nah.
Oh, 17 plus 5.
I am socially unaware.
22.
That's an 8.
You have a weird feeling in and of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
A certain layer of, not necessarily deceit, but holding back is what you sort of feel. They're not telling you the full everything.
Does it give a sense of like, does it veer towards negative or positive kind of like, or is it more
Positive.
And I'm not sure whether this knot in my stomach is just worry and relief over seeing racks or
You're
butterflies.
not entirely sure.
So,
I don't know.
you recognized young Rax as Brady's sibling, and you took it upon yourself, out of the kindness of your heart, to look after him. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. After,
Thank you for taking care of him.
there's no problem. After having heard your demise, and then seeing him here, I felt compulsion to make sure that he did well. This is not a safe place, and therefore I have taught him some tricks to help him survive. And Rax will hold up his rope belt.
And
I'm
brothers.
gonna
No.
immediately check.
Is that the
Am I gonna have to pay you in order to get that back, Rags? Or
Yeah,
What
free gold pieces.
Oh, he's got you there.
I bet you would.
I would, but you've got my purse actually, don't you?
I'm teasing you. Let me hand it back.
Tie it around my waist again.
What are you thinking coming here on your own?
I mean, Brady, that's what you're identifying as.
No, but it's dangerous. It's not that you're not welcome.
They said that this is where you live, and if I ever wanted to get away from home,
Oh, well done.
they refused to talk about your return.
Hmm.
And I missed you
airplane.
As long as this airplane comes. That's how long I missed it.
So Rocky Horror. Anticip.
I missed you so much, and there's just so much that I want to know about you and who you are now. And I mean, you're my sibling, and they refuse to talk about you. And eventually, I was just done. So
I understand that. This is a dangerous place, and it's gotten more dangerous since we last spoke. But I am glad that you had someone to look after you.
it's been good to me. Just kept me fed.
That's good.
I didn't expect you to not be here.
Yeah. I'm sorry it took us so long to get back. We've been quite busy.
You're quite lucky, actually. We were about to leave again. We almost didn't come home.
Very lucky.
I had to check.
Well, where are you going?
Somewhere dangerous. Undoubtedly.
Should we go somewhere more comfortable to talk?
You're in the street.
We are in the street.
Fucking
Quickly-
Alan's still watching.
Alan's just like,
Yo!
This is the
Drama!
best thing.
Has it been like 3 years?
Yeah,
for
he's
him?
also like, this is the longest conversation.
yeah, I mean, he purposely has to slow down his speech.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Why
your
don't
help, Alan.
Go to the pub.
Do we have Uber? Do we have like? Can
There's
we order?
sedan chairs you can hire.
No, like Uber Eats. Can we order food?
Oh,
Yo, Tout, can
Oh, wait, do we have a lasagna in the oven?
Oh yeah,
Oh, Barbara.
Oh,
we impose upon Barbara?
that takes a little while to cook.
Poor
Why don't we get a
Barbara.
beer and we'll come back to lasagna?
Sounds good.
And Alan was like, well, that was mildly boring. Disappears and the door just closes.
Thank you.
Is that a normal sized door? Or is it like?
It's a normal sized door.
Normal sized house.
that's weird.
Is it like a big door and then there's a tiny
tiny,
door?
tiny door.
Is it
Yeah.
adapted inside for like a smaller?
You can see
They
he
don't
opens
live
and
long
closes.
enough.
Just like
like-
a dozen layers.
Yeah.
Why do you need a house then?
I know. Well, like we're gonna come back in like 2 weeks. There's gonna be someone new living there.
Another
Oh,
quickly.
No, just a whole family of Quickling.
poor Alan.
So, Miss Tout, how much do we owe you for this this service? We've heard that nothing is free with Touts, and we don't want to be in anyone's debt.
Money bags.
This was a
I didn't say
personal
it was okay.
favour to an old friend.
I see.
The debt should lie with me.
Who was technically dead when you started this favor? So just saying.
Well, appreciate it.
Such a little personal favour. Besides, I'd heard that you're back.
You
Lexus
knew we
told
were-
me everything.
Okay.
Let's walk
A drink
before
at
we.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Where do you want to go?
Closest place there is. You know anywhere?
The best closest place.
The best.
The best
you.
closest place.
Yeah.
Maybe where they don't know us.
Or the least terrible.
Yeah.
A place that doesn't take us 12 hours to get to.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're up in the woods.
The hive, right?
The hive.
The Rivergate Tavern, because you're just off Scab Way, aren't you?
Is that near?
Scab
Is that
way.
anywhere near the
It's on the map.
Should be over here
The-
somewhere, shouldn't
It's
it?
up to the right, I think, of
Is
the
it that
mortuary.
Or
Yeah.
is that where my
I thought that
house
was
was?
above. I thought we were over
No.
here somewhere.
No, we're
I
up
remember
here
correctly here
somewhere.
somewhere. Yeah. That's
There's,
this
there's an
circle here.
X there and there's a circle there, but we don't have a legend, so you know.
You didn't make a legend.
We do. I'm right here.
Oh.
So sorry.
Wow.
You are
Wow.
My fire,
banished.
the one.
Vanished forever. Right, let's go there.
Okay, so you'll go to the Rivergate Tavern.
Is that near the burning man?
The
Burning goat?
smoldering corpse.
The smoldering corpse.
Burning Man, yes. I like it.
It's a little distance away. It's in the
Um,
other direction of where this Rivergate Tavern is.
I'm gonna. The burning corpse is.
Smoldering corpse.
That place is technically our post office. shall I say.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
I am going to go check in, just to
That's a
see
good
if we've
idea.
had
Mail.
anyone interested in us that probably shouldn't be.
Okay.
Don't go alone though. Take someone with
That is fine. Every time I go alone, it's absolutely
Kyle.
fine.
you. Please.
I
Take
walk
someone
away.
with you.
I walk away.
No.
I trust Spike, but I don't know if I trust Kyle.
I'll give you my bird. If anything happens, just send the bird back.
Oh, very nice.
You should have a call. Do you want me to come?
I'm
No,
not
we-
stopping you.
He's
but
fine. He's fine. He's
I'm
still.
just walking away.
He's got the bird.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll resolve that quickly because it's very quick to resolve. No, you have not had anything rise up in the smoldering corpse.
I asked the barman if anyone's been asking after us.
Not recently. For a little while, the dustmen, because this is a duster's bar,
Mhm.
were
I think we should not have this as our post office
Yeah.
now.
were sniffing around, but in the last few days, they've not had anything going on.
It's all resolved.
This is where the summons was sent.
I see.
Oh.
But other than that, you've not had anyone other than the dustman sort of sniffing around.
Thank them. I ask if Crow. I ask if Crow's around, or been seen.
Not for a short while. The last time that they've been seen was a few weeks ago. Nothing since.
I'll just say, well, if she ever passes by, let her know that we appreciated her. Oh, I appreciated her assistance in Avernus.
Beautiful.
And I will walk away.
Okay. Is there anywhere else you're heading to, or?
Nah, just wanted to check in.
You just want to check in. Okay, cool. That'll take you a little bit of time, so we'll head over to the Rivergate Tavern. It's a surprisingly nice place for being in the center of the hive. The building itself isn't covered in as much grime as the rest of it. This area.
You want the grime?
It looks like they've at least tried to take some semblance of care to look after the place. It's got a nice little sign which has a portrayal of a river and then like a little portcullis that sort of goes over the top of it.
Quirky. Nice.
And as you head in, the clientele are quite varied. You do see sitting in the corner with a tiefling is a large skeletal being. Almost looks like a scorpion made out of bones.
Ooh.
Dang.
It's quite large, easily twice the size of the tiefling, and they're sat in the corner having a few drinks together. Other than that, there's a couple of other sort of more casual humanoid creatures meandering around, sitting around. And behind the bar, you see a quite effeminate looking gentleman. And they're cleaning things up. It looks like this is just one guy going around like hiding everything and cleaning it all up. And you head on in.
Not bad.
That's nice. What's everyone having?
You're paying. Good.
Well, go on then.
Let's ask the tap. See what the best, what their specialty is.
The honeysuckle beer.
Sounds good.
One of those.
That sounds pretty good.
All round.
All round?
Should we get him one for Spike as well?
Yeah, he'll probably be back soon.
Maybe along. Yeah, 5 please.
What about
Where's Hazel?
what about
I'm Hazel.
the Tao? Hazel?
I'm Annie and Rax.
If you want
my
Hazel
God,
to
I'm
come
not
with
made of
you,
money, guys.
Well, no.
if you want Hazel to have come with you, then Hazel would have come.
No,
Otherwise,
Hazel's tagging along,
yeah,
Yeah.
Hazel's tagging along.
Don't leave him alone.
and then Rax and no, Rax is too young.
Is
Is Rax too
He's
young?
been travelling through
He's
the
alright.
plains. He's fine.
Wow, I
how
didn't
old
realise
is he?
Sprite was so
Like,
conservative.
13, totally fine.
Sure enough.
Old enough to get a
He's a
job.
man. He's a
Good
man.
job.
He's a man.
He just moved cities. Like, if he's
Nathan is
old
my
enough for
height.
that, he's still enough to
A
have
man,
This is
man's
some
body
fucking-
in a child's mind.
Get him a small beer. Small ale.
And a half.
A half a pint.
You
Really
give him a
young,
half
like-
pint.
Well, a small beer is a type of medieval
Oh,
ale
like
that
watered
was
down or something.
made with like basic. It's like kombucha. It's got
Right,
like no
right.
alcohol in it,
Ah.
Like fermented
but it's
something.
better than water. Yeah.
And Rax will hop up onto the bar stool. He's relatively tall. He's not quite as tall as some of them. Definitely taller than Sprite.
Burn.
He's 13.
Who isn't?
Yeah. You're so
Um,
tiny.
And we'll hop up on the bar and produce a few gold coins and hand them over.
How much does it come to?
Rax is paying.
What man of the
I mean,
world?
listen, why
Oh,
is Rax
sweet.
paying?
Check your pockets. He's probably paying with our own money.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll place some gold coins on the table.
Seems like you found a calling.
And he's taught me a lot.
You're a quick learner. You haven't had much
I
time.
don't check my coin purse.
Yeah. Are any of us missing gold?
None of you are missing gold.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it.
I would.
It's not a bad gig for a changeling.
Oh, yeah.
In this city, though, in this climate,
In this climate?
yeah, might get,
Actually.
might get in a bit of
This
trouble.
economy?
This economy.
This economy. Like, you
Ah,
could
that's a
you
good
could
point.
easily get a
A death
an
sentence.
execution for
Yeah,
that.
perhaps you keep your
Get your
little
hand
sticky
chopped off the
fingers. I don't know.
Risk up.
Out of
It's a good skill to fall back on when there is nothing else going on, but
you don't need to steal. You can give you some money if you want to stay.
I've been learning to tout.
Oh, really?
really.
How much can you know from this place in the last few weeks?
That's what I'm learning.
Shit, Tom.
Far more than us, I say, as I was looking.
Oh, you're back, are you?
Touche.
Considering the fact he's probably spent more time in Byzantia than we have.
Mm.
In Byzanter. What's that? Where's that?
What is this?
I've
It's
been
an
there.
old
It's a
story.
bit of a shithole.
It's a crossover episode!
It's an old story. Yeah. But
Is this where you come from? Is this where we have to go next?
Cotton Eye Joe? What?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, he has spent a lot of time in Sigil. More than us. In a sustained period of time, I suppose.
Literally longer than you guys.
I am from here.
You are from here.
That's true.
Yeah,
You
you
don't remember any of
remember.
it.
My body remembers.
Let's
How,
not
gro-
worry.
how
My
gross
body
this
remembers.
place is.
Speaking of memories, Annie, you must have some stories. May I call you Annie?
Yeah.
You must have some stories of my past self and what I got up to. How did we meet?
And she'll tell the whole story of everything that
Damn.
they know about your life. Everything that happened in Mount Celestia. She doesn't know much about that. You didn't really talk about your life there, other than
Oh, okay, yeah.
Rax, your parents. Nothing of that was ever sort of brought up.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of your life together, I want to run quickly past Alex how this relationship will have worked. How do you see this relationship having worked between the two of them? We never really covered that much.
Annie and Jack sitting in a tree.
You want me to say, like,
Yeah, how do you,
share
how do
with
you
the group?
yeah, if you want to, or
Well,
you
she's
can
the
tell
telling
us.
the story, isn't she?
She will
Yeah,
have said,
what would
I'm
Annie
sure.
have said?
What would
Well-
she have said?
Oh god, I didn't write a backstory.
You don't need to write a full backstory. I just like how this relationship of theirs would
How
have
do you
worked.
see it?
What was their
Oh,
vibe?
okay. So it wasn't romantic when I thought of it in my mind.
Romantic.
But you're the DM, so like.
So it's up to
whatever.
you. You created this character.
It was like.
Super cash.
Special
Brady.
person doesn't need to be romantic.
What I've
Or
got written
Jax,
here
who
is close
was at the
female
time.
confidant.
Yeah, like. You were like the sunshiny one, and they were like the kind of like moody, kind of like Crowley and Aziraphale.
Crowley and Zerpa.
It was kind of like buddies, but like kind of opposite temperaments.
They do
That's
have like a
from
bit
Good
of a
Omens, right?
weird
Those two. The angel-
sexual
angel-
tension between
And
them.
sure,
but-
Angel and demon.
there absolutely could be, you
Okay.
know, like a crush on one side, or
Well,
maybe
they
there
weren't
was
they?
like. But in my mind, there's not a history. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean there's not a future. But
Okay,
you know,
okay.
they were like, yeah. That's funny that we've been watching that because that is
Yeah.
kind of, and obviously
What
this was
you
before.
picture.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must have been watching season 1.
And I think when Brady was doing all the stuff with the acting, and I feel like Annie was like, you know, tagging along, and I don't know, maybe pickpocketing a few people along the way.
I've
or,
got that down there.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Just
yeah,
kinda like-
the relationship
like
is
your bad best mate who's like
Yeah.
got a heart of gold, but is kind of grumpy. Like that's
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of how
yeah,
I.
yeah.
And you rub off on
Got
them
you.
and they rub off on you.
Like the
What?
kawaii cutie with the goth
They rub off.
cutie.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
No! Some of your
Yes.
personality rubs off on them, and
Yes.
some of their personality rubs off.
We thought you were being dirty.
And yes, they would go around pickpocketing in some of the performances that you did.
Mm-hmm.
They were never officially part of the
Symbiosis.
troupe,
Okay.
but they use that as an opportunity, and you're always like scolding them.
Oh
but
you.
could never be really angry at them because
Yeah.
it's a rough life, and
Yeah.
you know it's all they've really ever had. And you would have met at one of these performances, and perhaps you were looking out into the crowd as you were performing and spotted this going on, and
Mm-hmm.
with your lawful upbringing,
Yeah.
would have like confronted and scolded, and then from that, sort of that of a chosen family almost sort
That's
of
exactly what I was gonna say.
Perfect.
bonded and built and developed. I just wanted to. I didn't know if you wanted there to be anything, so.
Hey, what happens in the future is unwritten.
But previously, we didn't cover that. I should.
No, yeah, that's fair.
And that's basically what happened. And they'll retell like, you know, events that you've gotten up to, mischief between the two of you. You know.
It'd be like silly things that went down with the acting troupe and.
Yeah. You know,
Little
one time they almost got
cons
caught.
that she had me play a part in that I didn't know
Yeah.
I was playing a part in. And then
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I can see that happening.
Or like pulling pranks on you when you were about to go on stage and throwing you off and things like
Yeah,
joking
okay.
around.
Almost getting caught, and you sort of like being a distraction to help them get away.
Uh-huh.
But then
Hijinks.
you'd give them like a scolding afterwards, like
Uh-huh.
you've got to be more careful if you're gonna do it. I can't stop you, but that kind of thing.
I also
Okay.
feel like Annie comes from like there's like a loner, not a loner, but like maybe has no one,
Yeah.
and so like like a sort of similar dynamic, and that's why you would have bonded.
I like it.
Yeah. And we'll just sort of retell all of those tales, and then we'll go into a little bit of detail about how, since Rax has been around, they've sort of made like a bit of a tag team going around. There has been some nefarious doings, some that habits die hard, and Rax has picked up the ability to sort of like sneak around and stuff like that. Mechanically speaking, you were rolling his stats,
Nice.
and he has a level of rogue.
Oh, that's exciting.
Baby brother, sorry, I just picked the audio there probably.
It's fine. And
Baby brother rogue.
That means because he has one,
Level.
he's got one level of rogue. That means he can one shot me at this point.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
Oh my god. Wizard rogue duel. Let's do it.
Right, got fireball. We got
How depressing how true that can be.
At some point, can I find like as we're all reminiscing and stuff, at some point I'm sure the conversation turns so I'm not the spotlight. And at some point, if I can get a moment to just talk to Link, like to the side, is that okay?
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm sure somebody will take an interest in what's been going on. That you can probably do that. Are you pulling them aside, or are you just like?
Just like if
having
we're at the table or whatever, I'll just.
If you're doing that, you will just hear in the background. And there it was when I said, "You can't handle the truth."
Oh, I cannot listen to this story again.
So, what do you think? Can we trust her?
I guess. I mean, we could probably trust your brother.
I don't know. Now he's got sticky fingers.
Yeah, well, yeah, but he seems loyal.
Yeah.
That
I mean.
Annie, I guess, is probably okay. I mean, look, I don't trust anyone, but they're probably fine. What's the worst could happen?
Worst that could happen is that she takes.
Don't.
Was that not a literal
No.
question? I'm sorry.
You're never supposed to answer that question.
Oh, okay.
So, are we going to take them with us?
I don't.
I mean, Annie's not going to want to come with us. She's got a job here.
That's true. I mean, we could offer.
I guess.
What is our next step anyway?
I don't know. We could.
I've got a list of things that you wanted to look up.
Yeah.
I got an information dump for you.
Okay, what is our potential next steps? This is a great segue.
So there's a couple of things outstanding in bullet form.
Yes. Not bullet time.
Not bullet time. So the outstanding things that you have, Link has a summons to Avernus.
I'll get there when I get there.
Link could also potentially go and visit the mother and stepfather in Arcadia. Dee has been given a job by Yalem to cast a scroll of, I believe it was Unseen Servant,
Correct.
in a place where that kind of magic doesn't work. Dee is also seeking a book called Antiquities Volume
Number 3.
3, which is currently in a walking castle of He Who is just outside of
Dee's walking castle.
the gate town to Arborea, which is called Sylvania.
Sylvania.
There's also a copy in Gehenna,
There is also a copy in Gehenna.
Tower of the Arcana Law.
Yep.
Sounds like a great place
But
to
we
go.
may not be going there. We may not be going. I was just saying we know where to
Sounds like a great place to go.
Yeah.
And Hashkar wants to go to
Start a revolution.
Start a revolution
Yeah, he wants
in
to do
Zorana,
something.
in Acheron. And there was also some interest in going to Limbo.
Yeah, I was going to say, there was what was that? I have a note of that, but not on the specifics.
Link wanted to try and figure out how to gather chaos.
Creation.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, in Limbo, I can always do. I can also do the scroll apparently.
Yeah.
That's my investigations.
Nice.
So that's 2 in 1.
Limbo.
That magic will fail in Limbo.
Not very excited to go there. Let's be honest. But
No, I think
So those are the kind of things that I've got, and I've got information dumps if you want to do research into certain things. But that's
Okay.
the information that we can do the research outside of that.
so, Annie, are you
okay.
I'm okay.
thinking about joining this group of? You feel like now that you're reconnected with your best friend here?
I would like to learn more about what's been going on. I've only got the information that Rax was able to give me, and I'm not sure how much of that is the whole story. It's been a while.
It's been a while, right?
At least a few months.
If there's money to be found, then
Feels like years.
'Cause
I'll follow the coin. But yeah, I would like to get to know the new you. Let me see like a slight smile twinkle in her face.
Insight check. Was that seductive?
It was not seductive.
I mean,
I don't know.
that was a 1.
That was a 1.
My question is
It was 100% seductive.
probably to Brady, though, is that are we taking this young fellow with us? Because
We already have
going
one
to some
child.
dangerous places.
I
and
mean,
yeah, that's
You're not
Yeah,
going
everybody
anywhere
got one
without
child.
me.
but that's the other question. Are we taking your child?
Yes.
Really?
I was gonna say, I
gonna
think
start
that's
a
up to
nursery.
them, isn't it? I mean, it's gonna be dangerous, but
I should
Well,
have.
let's see what Hazel wants to do.
This
We can address
we've
that.
got a crew of children. We'll need a crash at some point.
As
Yeah, but- think
Children
how,
are fantastic fuel for becoming a lich.
think how
Very pure souls.
useful it is to have lookouts and 2 people that can change their appearance.
I know.
Also, I just came back from the Philippines. Child labor is fantastic.
Yeah, you know,
The amount of stuff you can get done
Yes,
with
But I would
children.
like. But the thing is that when it all comes
Small
down
hands.
to it, we will have to protect them if shit goes down, and I don't want to.
The boy's got to learn a trade. It's
That's-
important.
I do-
Get out in the world, you know.
I do have
Experience.
a point to raise concerning that.
yeah.
We have the place, the house.
Yeah.
They can use that as a base to learn in, stay in the city, gather experience and information, level up. They can go do small minor tasks for old women and gain experience in
Kill
their
rats in
basement.
the
Kill rats in
basement.
We have a few
Fetch
contacts
quests.
in town as well,
We do.
so we
We
would
can
leave-
get them, yeah, can get them jobs.
You would still be busy, and you would still be useful, and you'd still be learning, and the same with you, Hazel. But I just think that at this point we're out of our depth as it is.
It would be useful
not
to have
wrong.
people in Sigil that we can contact if we need stuff done.
This new spell I have is very useful to
Exactly.
keep in contact with these
Yeah.
our base
One
of
that you can
operations,
reply to.
and you can
What?
replace. But I don't know. I don't mind. It's not my family that's in danger here. I don't have any. But
Was that a touch of remorse there, D?
Sure. Sure.
I don't think I'm familiar with the sensation.
A part of me
Some
is real worried about you, Rax, being in Sigil at this time with the trade you have chosen to pursue.
The tout trade, yes.
Not
It's
the
it's a very worrying.
no, the light
tout trade.
fingering.
Light fingering.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I didn't know the boy was in the brothel.
See, now I feel like that would be a safer trade.
Steady work.
Wait.
I mean, maybe we do we know any
might be safer.
thieves guilds or something? We can get him in an organization.
Get like
Some-
a license. for
Yeah.
thieving?
Spy
A bit
network.
of
A spy
like-
network.
Yeah.
The touts.
The
Alright,
touts
the
are a good
touts.
idea.
They are
The
the
revolutionary
legal, they are the
league.
legal thieves guild.
Yeah. So, you know, if things go bad, he's got a bit of a safety network.
And perhaps
My union.
Yeah.
can you, if you do decide to come with us, is there anyone else that we can
What are they
leave
going to do? Go on strike?
here that would keep an eye on these two if they do decide to
Holding
stay?
back.
I don't personally. I've always been on my own.
Hmm.
I can put some inquiries around, but there's nobody that I personally know.
If, say, you were to take these two under your wing, they could perhaps, if they wished, share their income, a percentage of it with you, and the three of you can work with your profession, learn the city, and that would tie you in with a desire for them to learn more, puts less pressure on you, and the more they earn, the more you will earn. So I feel overcoming the initial hurdle of tutoring children is difficult, I imagine, but you have all the reason to see their success if
Right.
you wished for this arrangement.
Quite mature children, she says, looking
Mm.
over at Hazel, the like middle-aged male dwarf.
Oh, there's a whole story behind
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Seems
that's,
saving time.
that's a whole
I
thing.
mean, she's only like, what, 16, 17?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought she was younger.
No, she
Hazel, how old are you
Okay.
in?
No,
She
because Hazel was
she
about
was-
to take
she was
over.
about to take over.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's like just on the cusp of adulthood. Yeah.
Probably 16.
Yeah.
Has just gone over the cusp of adulthood.
Yeah.
Okay.
So somewhere between 16 and 20, depending on
Yeah, she's fine.
adult.
Yeah,
She's 18.
There
Okay.
you go.
Perfect.
So-
Legal age.
I mean,
Steal and do other things with.
I don't mean to speak for Hazel, but you know, this is you are in a new experience.
How does Brady feel about this?
We'll wait for the airplane to go.
Basically,
Yeah.
the decision will come down to you. They will listen to what you say. But Rax wants to come with you, and so does Annie.
Annie wants to come with me too.
Wants to learn who you've become, and if there's a
Yeah.
chance for them to garner some financial aid.
Yeah, I don't want to if I just dump Annie here with the kids, she's totally gonna harbor resentment because there's oh, Jax is off with their new cool friends. And
It's
they've
a
left
reason
me
for you
here.
to visit.
That's the babysitter.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't want that to harbor resentment, and also I am nervous about Jax being a pickpocket in Sigil when any type of crime is being, punished by death. But at the same time, I feel like with Hazel and Annie by his side, they would probably be fine.
I'd just like to point out that we may be going to an ancient wizard's tower.
I mean, they
Steal
could be
a book.
useful.
Or hell.
Yeah, but
To steal a book.
surrounded by 5 powerful
That's true.
ish.
Uh,
What level are we?
Why are you
Level
looking at me when you
4?
said ish?
That's true. Ish.
Ish.
the way that they would work is they would work in the same way we do in the henchmen for Hazel.
Hmm.
So
Strong
they
wizard
will
followers.
they will gain experience and level up.
Yeah.
So depending on what you do, where you go, and what they're involved in, they will also improve in strength and capacity.
Can I? Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, once the conversation becomes more in depth about it,
Yeah.
I think Dee would just stop pushing one way or another,
Mm.
but he would just make sure that they knew what he felt about the potential for danger.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't try to dissuade or
Yeah.
push. He would just be like, "This is my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys what you want to do."
Ashkar would be on the side of, we're going to die.
Yeah,
We're going to places where we can die.
yeah. I would say
Yeah.
that once and then leave it and not push
Okay.
it.
He's very much.
But you keep going,
So
you keep saying death,
you're-
death.
That,
You know that?
Actual death.
Death.
So you're in
Or that.
camp.
I'm like
Stay, then
neutral,
it's Sigil.
neutral to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're in camp.
Camp Sigil.
No
Camp
party
Adventure.
pets.
Camp Sigil.
If they
you're
stay, then there's side
Yeah.
side camp,
That's
sessions.
true. Side hustles.
Yes. Stay and be money generators.
We want to come back and
I
have a
want
little
the gold
chest.
farm.
Have a little chest.
Passive income.
Yes. I want a passive income.
They might end up costing us more.
Yeah.
You can take it from
discussing
the
the
earnings.
stay
What
and
about
go.
you? What's your stance?
I think let them decide. Explain it to them as long as they know. If they're going to come out and be, out on the road with us and in dangerous places, we're deciding that they're old enough to take on that responsibility. If they're old enough to take on that responsibility, then that's something that they need to take on themselves. That's not a decision we can make for them. I think let them choose.
Where's this wisdom coming from?
Hear any of that?
Little bits and pieces.
Okay, so a proposition has been put on the table for Annie, Hazel, and Rax to stay in Sigil and work as a team and do odd jobs and level up, gain experience, and be safe from all the dangers that we are going to be encountering. But there is a potential, if they are doing thieving stuff, they could get caught and
serious.
hanged.
Yeah.
So there's a mild potential death if they stay in Sigil, or from Hashkar's point of view, almost certain death if they come with us. But I'm kind of but they'll be surrounded by us to help protect them. And Dee is very much I think they should stay.
But
But
I'm not
he's
pushing.
chill.
I've put Hazel through so much. I think it's got to be Hazel's decision.
I agree.
Hazel wants to come with you. Hazel's not going to lose you again.
All right.
And
Well,
she's reiterated that
How does
a few
everyone?
times.
Because as a group, you know,
But
you
she
are.
will respect your decision if you did want her to stay.
Yeah. Well, how did the group feel about Hazel coming? You think? That,
it's
Well,
either, it's either
sometimes
all
children
or
need
not.
to learn,
I think.
okay?
Yeah.
We can't take
Sometimes
Hazel.
children need to be
We can't take
separated from
Hazel
their
and not
parents.
Rax. And we can't take.
Not so traumatic an experience.
Rax and not.
Maybe the
yeah.
second time's a good
Yeah.
one.
So, I think it will be.
I also think it's their decision. I think we need to give them a day to think about it, and we can talk about the kinds of experiences that we've had and our plans. And I mean, I think they're all old and relatively wise enough, and I look at Rax to make that decision. They're big and ugly enough to, you know.
Yeah.
let's sit on it.
Annie wanted to hear some stories about what it's like, life on the road.
It's true. What we've been up to.
Why do we tell them what's and all?
We'll show them.
Yeah. So,
Gonna beat them up? This is what the monsters felt like.
let's
we have sensate stones.
let's sit on it for a day.
Yeah.
We'll tell
Oh,
them.
we'll all think about it.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
tell them like about our adventures and what's been happening, and
And the times
So
that we
this
very,
was,
very nearly
was
the
when
died.
genuine
the-
dangers involved.
This
Show
was
the
when the
scars.
fucking that thug just stabbed me.
Oh, this was the ankeg.
And this was when I actually died. And
Yeah.
then I was resurrected, which is not going to happen again, guys.
And when Hashkar got
Unlikely.
poisoned and
That was fun.
his body was like eating himself.
Oh, yeah, that was real fun.
God. And we
Absolutely
were all
terrifying.
animals.
I have to
That
say,
was
I've
kinda
had
cool.
a great
Okay,
time.
to be as a
I,
bad dog.
I learned how to climb. Climbing's my new hobby.
Oh my
I love
god. I just like try and share a look with Annie.
Boulder.
Like,
Your strength work is still the same though.
I have been letting that go a little bit. I haven't really been progressing as much as I have been meaning to. But I've been learning a lot of new things. And I'll cast Hypnotic Pattern in front of your face.
Is that a save? Save?
Actually, yeah, it is.
It is. You actually.
Oh, yeah, sure.
yeah.
Wisdom save.
Alright. Let's do this. I hope I pass.
Oh, now we're
Is
on
that an
my
11
thing.
on the dice? Ooh.
That's going to be close.
How much have you got?
How much have you got?
Should be those first. 15.
So that's 11 plus 5.
Oh!
But
Wow!
this
How's
spell,
your wisdom save
because
so high?
I'm proficient, I'm a wizard. Proficient in wisdom.
Oh, yeah,
Wisdom
wisdom
and
proficiency in wisdom.
That's the only time it's
Yeah.
actually
I was going to say your wisdom isn't going to be that high, but the
Intelligence.
Why is
proficiency
it
is.
wisdom, not constitution?
Because
Wizards.
wizards aren't
Wizards.
constitution, sorcerers are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wizards are
Wizards are
weaklings.
wisdom,
Yeah.
wisdom int, which is not extremely helpful, but it was today.
Second edition, wizards HP is 1d4, so
Oof.
think on that.
But do I know
I mean,
the spell is casting?
What level is it?
4-ish. No, 3.
Right.
Level 3.
That's pretty bad.
I haven't used any spells, I may as well.
No, it's
If
like
it's not on your spell list,
It's
you'll have to roll me an
19.
Arcana
I'll
check.
roll an Arcana.
It will be DC 13.
Yeah, I haven't used this one.
10
yet,
plus whatever the spell's level is.
That's
Oh,
fine.
that may be just enough. Arcana 17, so that's 15.
15? Yeah, you want to know what
So-
the spell is?
I would resist, and then pretend that I'm like. I'll know
The
the
results.
effects of the spell, right?
Yeah.
So I'll pretend that I'm in this one.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh,
If you're pretending, that's deceptive.
Oh.
19.
Damn.
19. Roll me an insight.
Oh, it's not going to be that high.
19!
Oh my god!
Plus, come on, some sort of positive.
You
my
would
God.
definitely have a +1 because of your.
2.
So,
So
yeah,
you
21.
would know that I'm
There you
really
go.
being really good at pretending like I was. So make of that what you will. But I'm pretending that I was affected by a spell, not as a make fun,
Yeah.
as a I actually am affected, and you're such a good spellcaster. and ironically,
All right. I'll just turn to to Rax and say, see, look at all the amazing things you can learn. He's completely charmed by me, and even if I do this, he won't even react, and I'll just like grab his cheeks and go bop, 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 with his cheeks. See, look how ridiculous he is. Poke his
Pull
ears
his
out
ear
and like start like
down.
going up his nose.
If you look away, if he's not looking
Scruffle
at me,
his hair,
I'll
his
just-
perfect hair.
I'll just wink at Rax,
It's like dirty
Oh.
little scoundrels.
Just to, like, you know.
It's,
just to, so he knows that I know, but you don't know that I know that you know.
You know?
Roll me a performance check.
Oh, I love that.
Should be good.
Oh no, 8.
Oh,
18.
oh that's
Whoa.
impressive.
Yeah, I got
That's a
plus
really good
10.
modifier.
Gotta be good.
It's like my main thing.
He believes you until he sees the wink.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
And then I go back to like, oh, what happened? Oh, who scratched me?
It's only lasts like a minute, I think.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
I'll just say
Creating
that.
combat.
And now with my magical pin, and I'll just create a pin. Once I prick him, he will be completely fine, and I'll just poke him. I'll poke him in the butt.
1 point of piercing damage.
Yeah.
You could do it as an action.
Oh.
The outfit doesn't have to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he does.
That was
But-
very, powerful,
Yeah.
very powerful spell.
It's just a quarter of his health that you've taken down.
Pretty much.
You need a long rest.
How much are we gonna reveal about our future plans? Are we gonna talk about the bladelings and the potential, like the enslavement and how we don't agree with it, and because I feel like we're pretty. This might be a stupid thing to say, but I think all of us in the party are against the slavery of bladelings.
Can you imagine?
Is that correct?
Wait, what?
Wait a
I wanted
minute.
to make my like bring some back.
I wanted.
I thought we
was
were
gonna be a
going shopping.
plantation
Is
owner.
that oh my
Sorry.
god.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Shopping tree.
Look, if you don't laugh, you cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all against slavery.
I would say yes.
But
I would say yes.
The only thing I would say is that at this time it is legal where they are.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's so ingrained into their
so-
culture.
What does that matter?
So I'm not saying that it matters. I'm just saying that we have to go about it the right way.
It matters that the army will come and kill us if we
Well,
try.
yes, that matters. Okay.
So if
Yeah.
we have to find a way to either go the deep route of destroying their complete civilization and
Where
change
was
it.
the there was like an arena tournament thing, right? Carl?
In Sigil
No, in Sigil,
or
in
the
Acheron.
Bladeling land. Acheron. Is that
That's the
where-
plane or the city?
Acheron is the plane.
It's a plane.
Is that where the Bladelings are from?
Yes.
It's a
They're
plane.
in Zoranar.
Zoranor is the city.
What are you thinking of? Sorry.
The there was there like a thing in their arena, like an arena tournament?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
for the
Rather-
slaves, or like
Oh,
like
like
an
gladiator
entertainment
vibes.
thing.
No.
No,
No, it would be uppers fighting for glory
I see.
rather than like a gladiator slave fight.
Oh, I see.
All of the slaves are not allowed
They're
to
slaves.
learn any form
There's
of
n-
combat.
Yeah.
And are they less like American plantation? Like are they property? Are they owned? Are they
Chattel stuff.
yeah? Or are they more like this is just a caste of people that are less than others?
So
Does that make sense?
yeah, no, I get you.
I'm trying to differentiate in my
Yes.
head, like, what kind of slavery are we talking about here?
So all bladelings are born from pods.
Yeah.
They're grown and almost hatched.
Mhm.
In terms of how that's done, they're made to fit purpose. So if a bladeling family wants to have a child,
Yeah.
they would make one
From the pod.
from the pod,
Yeah.
and that will be their child. If they wanted or needed somebody to do this kind of work for them,
They
They
make
would
a
pay.
worker.
yeah, so it's all like a revenue sort of system. So you would pay, you would have a child, that child would be then raised as yours,
Okay.
or you would have somebody made to serve.
So
a
they
job.
are owned.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
But that's the general idea, and that's information you would have gathered from talking to your Mercy Killer contact. But they are segregated. Like when they are podded,
Yeah.
All of their blades are sheared, which is why it's more sort of plates than
Mhm.
spikes that Spike has, but it's a bit
So who enslaves the bladelings?
the bladelings.
So
There's
bladelings
There's
is
two
There's the
casts.
two-
of
so
them.
yeah.
so it is in a sense of a caste because
Mhm.
Yeah.
the
Yes.
bladelings are built to be leaders, are the same, made of the same materials as the blades that are made to be servants.
Yes.
But altered, right?
Yes.
They remove their
Exactly.
ability to fight and okay.
Yes.
And they're not taught things and stuff.
They are taught
Okay.
a craft, and that craft is what their life's purpose is.
Do they come from different pods or do they come from the same pods?
Same pods.
Same pods, but
Interesting.
assigned a different.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
literally a lottery as to what pod's gonna garner, whether it's
dang.
a slave
I
or a
like
child.
it. I like it.
That's really interesting.
So this is not like humans are enslaving bladelings.
Different things,
Bladelings are enslaved themselves.
Yeah.
It's very,
So it-
That's
yeah.
different. I need to
very
think about
Spartan
this.
society. If you
I
ever
need to think about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, basically.
Do they come out as children?
Yes.
Like,
And then they're taught
they
and
grow.
raised and
Right.
grown into doing a job for the family.
Why do I not come out fighting like an urukai?
Ah! Yeah.
Right. So
Okay, so Hashkar would have had a master or at
An
least
owner.
a slave owner.
Yes, correct.
Dang.
Bro.
And when they're born, they're scarred
Hmm.
to
The mark
indicate,
of.
The family.
Like
Yes.
branded.
Do you have
which
one?
is yes,
Yeah,
he does.
the
He
blue.
does.
yeah.
With
Oh, the blue.
feather?
So it's more like a tattoo.
Yeah, and it has been altered.
It had been, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So we don't necessarily know the family. Do we know of them?
I think I might
Do
have
the
given you
name.
some
I know the
information.
You
name.
know the name. Okay, okay.
But it may
It's
you
like
don't
the
know
clan
exactly
name,
what they.
not the exact like
Alright.
Yeah.
who.
So how much of this do we want to reveal to our three newbies?
I-
Because
I say if we are going to take them, reveal everything. Hold nothing back.
That's true. They can't really make an
To
informed
expedite
choice.
the process, they will come with you if you give them the opportunity. This is your decision as to whether you want them to come, but they actively want to join you.
really, they don't like the idea of hanging out in Sigil and being like a little Three Musketeers.
They want to spend time.
training.
Hazel doesn't want to lose her mother again.
Yeah,
Rax left his family to be with you,
yeah.
Sure.
and has had 3 weeks of only Annie.
I get
Yeah.
why you don't want
If I
them.
had a family, I would go with them.
Annie has nobody,
Yeah.
which is why
Wants
she
her
took
best friend back.
Rax under their wing and knows that you're alive.
We can.
Then we
And-
take them.
We could swing by your home plane and grab your
Should we
brother.
pick up some more people?
Let's go.
Pick up some more
We can
strays.
take them under the, like, I guess, agreement that
And
they
then
do what we tell them to do, like, because we want to
When
keep
shit
them
hits the fan.
safe. If we tell them to, like, run away, they have to obey us.
That's my pack over there.
mechanically. Oh, we've got
Dee's
something
gone.
for you.
Dee's gone.
I've got something for you.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You've got an ex-wife we could pick
You've got an
up.
ex-wife,
Should
yeah.
we go get her?
Yeah.
What do you got a
Ex-wives
best
are in
friend?
the past,
Best friend?
right? Ex-wives are gone.
Mechanically
Especially if there's
speaking,
no kids involved. you don't talk to the ex-wife again. So kids, you have to talk to them sometimes.
mechanically
dick.
speaking, Alex will have control of Hazel in all combat situations. Annie and Rax
Rax.
will be under Kim's control.
I was just thinking that, like,
Full
even,
combat
Damn.
situation.
even with them coming with us, we can
Yeah.
still put them off as a trio and be like,
Absolutely.
right, we need
This is what
you
we're
to
doing.
practice
hide.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Or a sneak
Because
or
we're going to
whatever.
potentially, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
So
go scout this
we can
area.
still-
I'll use
How
Separate
nice
them.
would it be to have someone actually look after our camp while we're out doing stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, carry the bags.
Yeah, I think it could be
Water
useful
from
to
the
be
river.
honest.
Now
Mm.
hold
Don't
up.
have to get in the way.
That's
You're gonna make so many friends.
I made my
So many friends.
I made my position clear. So
Mhm.
if you die, I will feel no remorse. Any kind of.
What else is new?
I
I've never
care
seen you
nothing
feel
more
remorse.
for you than I care for this donkey over
No,
there.
no, I do. That's why I made a.
We left our donkey somewhere. I don't even remember, man.
He's still in that walking tree.
Yeah. No, he's in the jungle. We left him in the jungle.
You got a different horse.
We got a
from
different
the-
Oh
horse.
yeah, that's right. That was a different
At
one.
this point in the Beastlands, there's like 1,000 million donkeys. He's
Yeah.
been bonking around all the different animals.
Donkey.
I love it. It's been
Donking around.
donking.
There's a weird donkey elephant
Oh
Yeah.
my
combo.
gosh. Oh.
Donkey whale.
He's been practicing soul division.
There's a Diddy Kong. Oh wait, they weren't actually donkeys, were they?
But you know,
Donkey Kong.
So yeah, that's mechanically how it would function. So yes,
Sounds
if
good.
you told them to flee, they would flee. If you told them to go over there, they would go over there.
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking.
Otherwise, they're not coming.
All right,
Straight
so I
up.
guess we
Yeah.
just need to decide where.
Where to?
So
Should
you
we
gave
roll
me a
for
list
it?
of things that you wanted to go out and research.
no.
So I have
Yes.
some information.
Yeah.
I'm against doing the revolution first. I want
So-
more money.
Yeah. So in like gameplay, in the world, we're giving them a day to think about it.
Yep.
And we're talking about it, and we're off doing researchy stuff while they're thinking.
Yes.
But you've said that they're definitely coming with us. So
If you will have them, they will come.
that's.
If you don't want them, they will stay.
I said I want them to make the decision on their own.
Yeah.
So they made a decision.
It's made.
For them to come.
Okay. They will
If
come.
they get really annoying, we can send them away. But,
They know the risk.
yeah.
Is what it is.
Okay.
So, as
Oh
you
my
go
God, we have a
off, the
child.
information that
You have two.
you asked me to go and find out.
Mhm.
So one thing,
Another one.
if you wanted to furnish your house, for whatever reason,
Oh yeah.
the very, very, very rudimentary basic system that I came up with is, if you think of something, if it's like money that we have here, you want to buy a lamp, and that's like £7 for a lamp, it's 7 coppers.
Okay.
And we'll work it that
Coppers,
way.
nice.
300.
If you wanted
just
to buy
300
it,
copper.
which will be 3 gold,
3 gold.
and so on.
Sounds
Unless
good.
you want mastercraft stuff, your
Yeah.
basic. The
Common
idea
items.
is like IKEA rules.
I
Look at the
like
price for it in
it.
IKEA. That's what it's gonna cost you.
So a
I'm gonna
sofa.
Why don't we?
If you wanted to furnish your house, if you don't want to furnish your house, if you're not going to be coming back here very often, that's fine. But that was one of the things I had noted down.
Sparse
love the
furnishings,
IKEA rules.
we rent it out
Yeah, we can rent it out
to students.
Bruh. Smart.
to the little fairy guys who live only like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just have a quick,
Yeah,
quick
quick
turn.
turn.
Quick return.
Yeah.
So we could get a couple of bunk beds, a few bunk beds, three bunk beds.
Yeah. And we'll
4 bunk.
need someone to manage the property. So maybe
They have to be the thinnest mattresses ever.
yeah.
Need an estate agent.
By
Not
yeah.
an estate
Count,
agent.
count like
Cheap
this.
as
Well,
shit.
what
mats.
Manager.
about Kenneth? He may be out of the house because his
Sure.
wife is gonna divorce him,
Yeah.
so maybe he can take our place.
All right.
Live
yeah.
right next to his wife.
Well, yeah. Why don't we talk to them?
Oh,
and we'll
Barbara.
say, peek through the window.
That's a sitcom
I didn't know what I
watched.
had.
Kenneth and Barbara.
The Barbara living next door to each other while he tries to get her back.
This is a family of quicklings that just goes through like 7 generations. Like it's a new generation
Every
every
episode
season.
is a new generation.
Every episode. I was thinking every season, but I like every episode.
I love it. Roll me a d4. 1 and 2, Kenneth and Barbara
Called
get
off scab way.
separation. 3 and 4, they work their way through the
Oh,
relationship.
Alex, it's gotta be you.
Oh
'Cause
my
you
God.
started
You
this.
started this drama.
What
1
a-
and 2.
1 and 2 divorce, 3 and 4 they stay together.
3 or 4 happiness.
That's like a hot 50-50. That's intense.
I'm praying for love.
You said it was like the.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
love.
holding on.
It's love.
love.
It's not strong, but it's there.
It's,
It wasn't before.
he's hanging on by a thread, but he's hanging on.
They're like that. The couple that are like, don't know if we love each other, but we're in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
It costs more to get a
Made
divorce
it
than it does to live
It's
together.
like
Yeah.
Fiddler on the Roof.
They've been together for like 70 years. They're like, we're not quitting now.
Made it this far.
Yeah.
They hate each other.
So they'll stay together. So he wouldn't move in as like a landlord.
We can keep an eye on the place.
Caretaker.
He
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
be able. Would he be
I'm
up for
sure he would. We could give him a spare key.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of renting
Keep?
this place out for? Because he'll take a percentage of whatever.
Whatever you can get. Or we
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
It
most-
depends on
you
how
can
much you're doing it. If it's literally bare minimum, we'll look at
Why don't we give
the
them-
lifestyle rules.
Why don't we give him
Or
the
short
money?
leases, yeah.
We give him the money to furnish it and say, manage it for us, take whatever percentage and give us the difference.
Lifestyle
I like it.
expenses. So if you have it in a squalid state of array, it is a silver piece per day. No. Poor is 2 silver pieces. Modest is 1 gold piece a day. comfortable is 2 gold pieces, and
feel
wealthy
like-
is 4, and aristocratic is 10 gold pieces. That's how much you would be charging them.
I don't
So
think
we're in the hive.
But
anyone will get more than
Why
one.
you'll
does-
have to spend money
Yeah.
proportional.
I
Why
suppose
don't
it's gotta be
we-
poor or modest, right?
Why don't we furnish it in a good way, but charge
Modest.
A modest.
Or poor.
cost?
Yeah.
Because then it will be good for us when we return,
It's true.
but also
Hopefully.
we'll be able to get tenants in and making some money.
Yeah.
We're making an Airbnb.
Yeah, and also if we
Yeah.
have people in, there's a
Single B&B.
hopefully there's a lower chance of us getting robbed and shit being taken.
It's
Poor
true.
lifestyle people are unskilled labourers, costermongers, peddlers, thieves, mercenaries, and other disreputable
Sounds
types.
Those are the types that live in the hive for sure.
They are the type that live in the hive.
Sorry.
Okay, do I have to do some maths? Who's doing maths?
We
What
can do some
about-
maths.
Who's mad?
Like some dusters
know.
or something.
We could do some maths between sessions.
We'll do
we
it
don't have
out
to
of-
Yeah, yeah.
organise this
Yeah.
now.
Okay, we'll do
But that's
that
the
out,
plan.
out
Yeah.
of session.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
just
cool.
something that you are
Is
interested
Kenneth
in
up for
doing.
it?
Yeah,
Make
sure,
a
why
Bitcoin
not? It'll get him out
Ken,
the
if you're out
house.
of work, we know you're
Yeah.
out of work.
Yeah.
Being in the
Parrot's
house.
not up for it, but Barbara's very up for it. Like,
Yes!
Get him
Yes,
out.
go and
Get him
go
out.
and
It'll get him out of the
busy.
pub.
Out from under her feet.
Yes, I love
And
it.
he'll be a slumlord.
We're
Cool.
doing the opposite of slumlord. We're buying nice stuff and charging low prices. Slumlords buy shit things and charge high prices.
Yeah, but he wants
Why
to
are we
do
doing
his house.
slumlord stuff?
You don't know how much he's gonna charge and skim off the top.
That's
for
Oh,
sure.
That's
Left his
true.
own devices.
Right, we'll figure that out out of session, but that is just something that you're interested in doing.
We
Let me
are
make a
interested.
note of that.
We're very interested.
Yes.
Renting out.
Yeah, and short-term lets,
glad you're
I
not
think,
here.
is
I am
ideal.
It's my computer one.
If you were here, you'd steal it because you're a magpie.
Is that why your Instagram name has magpie in it? Nice.
Okay, rent out apartment rules. So,
Yeah, make
how-
the system.
how long are you going to
I would
spend
cut that
researching,
out.
and who's going to go out and research what? I won't roleplay it fully, but just so I know
Can you give us
how
a-
much information I can give you based on how
What are
much.
we looking at?
What
So-
are the researching?
What
things?
you requested before we left was methods of storing chaos energy from Limbo,
Mhm.
portals to the gate town of Albaria, which is called Sylvania,
Mhm.
portals to Acheron.
Ah,
Both of you, if you sold sensory stones, you get 30 gold pieces for each sensory stone sold.
Cool.
fresh one.
I would have sold one and got one back, but I would have given the other one
Yep.
to Anali.
Yep.
Because
Oh,
that's
we did that.
the message of her father.
We did do that.
Yeah, so we did that.
So you
So
you
I
get
would have
two
just
back.
had one 30 gold
Mhm.
and got.
The other one.
Nice. That's pretty cool to have two of them.
Yep.
Very useful.
And if you wanted to get a new one, you can get a new one. That's fine. Smouldering corpse letters, there were none. And you've done Annie and Rax. So storing chaos energy and presumably how to get to Limbo. How to get to Sylvania and how to get to Akron is the information you
Akron,
gave me.
Sylvania, and Limbo. Yeah, I think we all need to go if we're gonna have any chance of getting this information. We probably in a short time.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, who's going to go and
Yeah.
research
what?
Yes, I'll get you to do rolls to find out what information you can get, and then I'll give you levels depending on the rolls.
Annie and I can
we
do
could
a
split.
portal one.
Or
Yeah.
you can spend multiple days.
Yeah.
We can split.
I'm just trying to figure out calendars.
I'll
If
look up the limbo stuff, but I might need your help because it's all going to be quite academic, arcane sort of stuff.
What are the two portals we're
Ain't
So
gonna
me
be
and
no
you can
nerd
do-
for me.
3
Yeah.
portals altogether.
Me and you can do
Akron.
Limbo and Chaos.
Limbo and
And there's a big
Arboria's
book.
Gate
I'll just be
Town.
like, that's your
What?
job.
Arboria's Gate Town of Sylvania.
I'm
Is
gonna
that the
say
one for the walking castle?
we wipe Acheron from that list because I genuinely do not want to go there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can know and not go, or are you afraid that you will want to go if you know?
Yes. I'm afraid what we know will hurt us.
That's fair.
Annie and Rex and I will do Arboria Gate Town for Sylvania, if that's okay with you.
We will do Chaos, Limbo.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys want to do?
What's left?
Avernus.
Yes, Avernus. Although you do know a way to get to Avernus.
Which is
Ah.
Get your little devil friend.
Go back to the peaceful lands
I don't want to go back to the peaceful land.
Is there another way that's easier?
There are other ways,
Maybe
but
for-
that is the easiest way
maybe
that
you
you're
can
aware
figure that
of.
out.
You can
Um,
research other ways.
There
if
must
you
be
want.
ways directly from Sigil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Lucretia
Sigil has
was
a
gonna,
portal for
like,
everywhere,
take
right?
us.
Lucretia,
Well, Lucretia got called away.
he fucked
Yeah.
off.
Can
Yeah.
we call Lucretia?
We tried and he didn't come back.
Okay.
We can do a little ritual or something, but that may. Well, the problem is that calling Lucretian may mark us on someone else's map at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Might set off the alarm bell.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we called,
Call it from here.
yeah, we would just be told, yes, you can come back. This is the way to get back, and they would
I
just
see.
tell us.
I
Like,
see. Yeah.
So you don't think it's worth researching that?
I mean, we can research it because, mate, we might want to go there
back
without
door.
them knowing.
Yeah, yeah.
like
Gotcha. Okay.
Happy with that?
Sprite, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
So you guys do backdoor to Avernus.
Me too.
We do Chaos Energy / Limbo.
And I got a tout on my side.
Do you want daughter-mother bonding time to research? Because I'll happily leave you to that
The
while
three
I,
of you can go.
while I
There's-
make my my armor.
Oh, you want some
see.
downtime?
That's the point.
do that.
Does anyone need downtime to do any research? That also factors into the amount of days we're supposed to spend in Sigil. I can't remember if anyone had
Me and
anything.
Hazel can cope. if,
I need to level up.
Is there a reason why we're rushing?
I need to level up.
no,
No.
not really.
It's
It's,
only.
Oh, nice.
it's our general paranoia being here, which I have no problem with, because I'm always paranoid.
And you remember the Mercy Killers.
And I remember the mercy.
I think maybe we take a few days, a week.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't break laws, you're fine.
Yeah, just don't break the
We
law.
do our IKEA
I don't know
shopping.
why everyone's so paranoid.
Jesus at the door.
We set up the house to look pretty.
Because we always go to criminal enterprises.
We set up the website so that people know that it's available.
Post it on Craigslist.
Put it on
Send us a
You can
CD
use
player.
Squarespace. Hashtag sponsor us.
So maybe we stay a week.
Yeah.
You can craft. You can craft. I can craft. You can craft.
I
you
can level
craft.
up.
You can level up.
I
I'm
need
already
to
leveled up. I've got fucking fireball ready to fuck up some shit.
I'm gonna try and experience everything I can in the city as much as possible.
Oh no!
I'm gonna do my.
Give me the air, bro.
I'm gonna go. I'm
Let's
gonna
get
go
mushrooms.
on a sensate bender,
Okay, right. Let's.
as much as that costs me.
Let me
Love
make
it.
a
I don't know what I'm
note
gonna do
of
to
what we're
level
doing
up.
and
Just
how
gonna
long
go
we're
to, like,
spending it.
A
So,
bar and get fucking mushrooms for
D.
an entire week.
Yeah.
you have 1 week.
It's gonna
What
be
are your tasks?
the
You are going
biggest
to
bar crawl.
research
Give me
Limbo.
one of everything.
Limbo,
And
help,
then carry me
help
to the next
research-
bar.
Help research
You find like
What's it called?
touts that are running.
Chaos
pub
Energy.
crawl.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I
tours of
started
the
the research
city.
Limbo because it all kind of falls
You
under
do
the same
everything.
umbrella.
With a little
Also,
flag.
I'm
That's what-
gonna
Like
do
an umbrella.
spell work.
Spell work.
That's what I'm
Okay.
All right, I've got a plan.
That could actually factor
Sorry,
into
not
that. That's a
Maybe
good
I'll just
point.
hang
It's a
out
good thing you're
with
doing
you.
that.
I am going to go to the Sensate Hall, the Fest Hall,
Yeah.
and I am going to organize a tour of the city, a Sensate experience tour of the city. I'm going to hire a tout, and I'm going to charge like as many people as I can at the Fest Hall, like enough money to pay the tout, to pay for my share of all the stuff, and also make me a tidy profit.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
How
smart.
extreme are you going in this? Like, what are your boundaries in what you're trying?
Like, this is what it's like to get
helping people
hanged.
experience?
Do you need a wizard?
Nothing that'll kill you.
If you
Yeah.
need a wizard to cast
To
any
the-
kind of fireball, mass murder, fireball spell.
I will go to the edge of what is like dangerous or like
what
fatal.
kind of thing? Are you just like
Is
blackout drunk but not dead drunk?
Is this the first?
Drugs?
Just the most extreme kind of experiences, or
Like
the most
heroin.
outlandish experiences.
Like
I guess. The
heroin.
Like,
most,
are we doing? Are you doing heroin?
you know, possibly.
Asking the.
Is this the
Goblin
first,
grass
first
at
day of
least.
the Sad or third day of the Sad?
So it's just like all of the experiences that
Are you doing Las
are
Vegas?
the most outlandish version of whatever that thing is. You know, like we're gonna eat the hottest
Do you
food
know-
in the city, and then we're gonna like do this and that.
The
Here's
most
Coke and here's super
The most
Coke.
dangerous
Yeah.
thing you could do is like run past,
Oh, God.
some,
The cops.
the cops. What have they called it? From the Mercy Killers, and just say, "Fracture, not like leech shit," and then run away. That's like the most dangerous shit you could do at this point.
You're not particularly looking for dangerous things, though, are you?
No.
You're just looking
Extreme.
for like extreme
No.
pleasure, extreme excitement, extreme
Yeah. So the
Diarrhea. You could have like a
extreme
really
diarrhea.
bad
Yeah.
curries
Yeah.
that people not used to it, or
Here's bungee jumping with a guy that doesn't have a license.
I'm gonna see if
Having sex with disease-ridden prostitutes. That's dangerous
I'm
and
gonna.
exciting, right?
Yeah.
or like you don't know. There's several of them. One has a disease, but you
Yes.
don't know which one.
It's roulette.
Russian
Single
Russian
roulette.
prostitutes.
roulette.
roulette. Wait, do the prostitutes have to be Russian too?
None national specific
Prostitute roulette.
prostitute roulette.
Okay. I have a couple of
You
ideas
took
for
no
that.
attack.
There's a few things that you can do.
Because
And it doesn't have to
busy-
be role
bit busy
playing or
right now.
anything like that.
That's fine. It may become not necessarily
Important?
roleplay, but it may become important depending on.
If you have an
I'll go with-
STD and we go on the road, you're gonna be peeing blood.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Right. What is your plan?
God, my
I
ears
don't
really
know,
inflamed.
like, we need to find.
Some do that.
Oh, are you helping doing any research? And how many days are you going to
Yeah,
do?
he's
Yeah,
researching?
I'll help out as well.
I came with him. He didn't come with me. I went to help him.
If you're spending a week,
He's just coked out in fucking library.
Read
this book is fucking great. how long are you planning?
grinding my
Look like this.
Really,
Just rushing.
And
Good,
then like the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
scene is him just like passed out, the needle in his arm.
So I'll do the research for the first couple of days.
And then you'll spend a couple of
Then
days doing the
get
tours.
bored.
And
and
then,
fuck
yeah,
off.
while I'm like setting up the tour.
We do that for a few
Oh,
It'll
days.
go for
Okay,
like
fine.
a day
And
or
get
something.
people. Make
One-
sure that people.
So like a
know about
one-time event.
It's like
you'll
a
do
one-
a day researching and a day.
3-day
running.
bender.
Yeah, it's a one grand day, I think.
Okay. Rather than you setting something up for like every day of the week.
Yeah.
Doing that. Okay, I just wanted to
Yeah,
confirm
that's
that.
actually cool. It's like a
Grand
once in a
day out.
lifetime
experience.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
one else
I'll
is
get
doing
you-
it.
Please stay
And
out.
that is an
I'll get you to do
experience in
roles for
itself.
like posters
Exactly.
and stuff like that.
Very
Wait, what are you doing?
exciting.
I feel like I need to go and find an area where like there are lots of well-traveled people. Like I need to find an expert.
Well, no.
You know, like someone who's been to Avernus, or I need to find.
Yep.
I don't really know where to go.
You're doing a bunch of bear tour research.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Bear tour is the name of the plane, by the way.
Beato.
Bear tour.
Beator. Anything else?
Be taking Hazel.
Yep.
With, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have a solid plan to be honest.
Okay,
What's
just
it-
do some research and spend some time.
Yeah, I
What's
need to
Hazel-
speak to people and make some connections and
What is
maybe go
Hazel's
try and
class?
flatter our way into
Fighter.
some info.
Fighter.
Does Hazel need to level up? How are we doing with Hazel's?
Oh, it's on my tablet.
You
Okay.
need to
She-
see if she needs. Does she need equipment? Is she equipped? Does she need new
Yeah,
armor?
we did that like before we
Yeah,
went to-
before we
we
went
did
for
summer
that.
break.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much
Okay.
in hand. I think she's leveled at the right.
I think she's level 3.
At least two.
It's
Or
almost
these
as
two.
good as us.
Can you take her to like a training ground and leave her there for a week?
Leave her there. Drop her
Boost-
off at
Boost her up
training camp crash.
Yeah.
Summer camp
with
for
some
fighters.
like maybe she wants to like
Yeah.
get into dwarven culture and figure out.
Yeah, maybe we can bring Kenneth.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best example.
Spike. What's your plan?
I require 24 hours of successful carving. So that's like 8 hours a day. I'm planning because in the evenings I will create calligraphy artwork
Oh my god!
on commission basis to sell.
You're doing fucking like those pictures where
Caricatures.
caricatures where people are going, you're making like big noses and shit.
You like dune buggies? Everybody likes dune buggies.
That's hilarious.
Okay. So you're doing a lot of your crafting stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and Brayley.
So remind me again. I need a full day of
Activity.
stuff to level up.
Yep. Downtime. Is that going to take you to 5?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not sure what I get at 5. I don't
Multi
have
attack.
A lot of good
Can I
shit.
borrow player's
The
handbook,
stun,
please?
you get stunned and extra attack.
I got your player's handbook.
Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
do
thinking
second
it's
one,
mostly
too.
just like physical stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So-
You get
Depends
the
on your
stunning
subclass.
strike and extra attack and more health.
It depends on the subclass as well.
No, all of
Stunning
them.
strike and extra attack.
Hmm?
Good.
All of them.
Oh no, I mean like if there's anything
Uh,
extra, or
I think it's only that because
Is it only that?
It doesn't,
Anything else?
I was playing Baldur's Gate. I was like wizard. There was 4 or 5 different things. Like, choose your spells, make a decision here, and then there was a fighter. Done.
it's so
There was
easy.
nothing.
You get multi-attack.
You get multi-attack. You get extra health.
Which is what you want
Goodbye.
with a fighter. So good.
Dude,
When like craft book it's fine. Like
Okay.
online Baldur's Gate.
Thank you for that. That just
So-
confirms what I was gonna say. So
level.
the gymnasium.
Yep.
That's open to anyone, right?
It is open to anyone. Yeah.
I'm gonna just like get some games.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Do they have like sparring
You have to exercise naked.
places?
Yeah.
The true.
Yeah. Then I think I'll do that. And if they have like a course,
They got a pool as well.
yeah. If they have like if they're running like, was it like hot yoga or something?
Yeah.
You know,
they've
you
got
can
hot
sign
rooms.
up. Just basically, I'm gonna do that stuff. Just gonna do physical stuff, and take a couple days, spread it out over a couple days, because I want to spend some time with my boy,
What's his name?
Rex.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I'm gonna research with Annie. We'll go off on a little adventure to research the Aboria Gate town of Sylvane. Is that
Sylvania.
it? Sylvania.
Yes. Okay.
I think that's it.
Awesome. Okay, let's work our way through it. So D, because Link is spending some time with you, roll me for the first day. Yes, the problem is I don't like lumping history with research because it's not exactly the same thing.
Could do a
Straight
straight
intellect.
Yeah,
intelligence check.
straight intellect with advantage.
With constitution.
I was gonna say because I have proficiency in reading. I'm sure. Hopefully. Maybe that's the advantage.
Anyone have
I
blessed?
mean, it's not bad. No,
I wish.
not in this campaign.
Actually, I can inspire you for that if I know that you're doing
I
something.
mean,
You're doing it together. That's the thing.
But I can give him inspiration. Like,
Yeah, because you're doing it together. So if you
It's-
weren't doing
I
it
got-
together,
I got
I'd probably say it would be
17.
you can chuck a d6 on that if you like.
What is this
What
for,
would you get?
Carl?
This is for researching Limbo.
Yeah.
Specifically,
I might be at the point
in
where
this
I'm-
instance,
It might
Yeah.
be because it's level 5.
how to store chaos energy.
Okay, so
This is not going to be
Link
the
would
how to get to
definitely
Limbo.
see this as an important piece of research.
Yeah.
Is this? Are you doing this in a library? Are you?
Yeah, definitely. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
The
I know
chaos
the library.
energy is definitely library. Researching the information on how to get to Limbo, that's more people work.
Okay.
Chaos
that'll be
energy
you.
is more
So I can
book work.
I can
D6?
give you an inspiration for d8.
D8.
On d8 now.
Whoa!
Nice.
8.
Nice.
Ooh.
So
that
that's
takes you to 25.
Yeah.
Okay, you can pretty much get everything about Limbo in terms of how it works. So, a couple
Teamwork.
of pieces of information here then for you.
I'm playing.
You
like-
may or may not want to write this
Lo-fi
down.
beats to
You,
study to.
most likely, Josh, will want to write this down.
Okay, right.
But there is a bit of
Ah.
information here.
I've got a
for-
guy for that. That's fine.
there is a bit of information here for Philippe too. So I'll give you Philippe's information since he did the roll.
I'll write it on this.
Philippe, find familiar,
Yeah.
does some weird things in Limbo.
Oh no.
Oh.
Normally, a wizard is only able to gather basically like spiritual versions of mundane animals.
Mm.
In Limbo, it can summon slightly more powerful sentient creatures. More specifically, chaotic creatures. So, if you cast Find Familiar in Limbo, there is a chance that you will make can make an agreement, and this is specific, it is an agreement to create a familiar. The options that may be available, and this is again may because it summons creatures, this will be random because this is Limbo, what comes. A pseudo dragon,
Nice.
a sprite,
We've already got one.
a fairy dragon,
Ooh.
That's good.
a Kilmouli.
Kale
Kilmouli. Killmouli. A Mephit.
Love a method.
Or a Gazer.
Yeah, cool.
These are things that
That's terrifying.
specifically in Limbo could show up for a wizard casting Find Familiar in that plane.
And does he then stay only within that plane?
No.
Or he
You
then
can
comes
make an
back with me?
agreement with that entity, but that's the thing is it brings the creature, but it does not automatically bind you. You have to make an agreement.
Oh
with
yeah,
that
the
creature.
creature has to be happy
Oh, okay.
to follow me.
Does the find familiar stuff work differently? Would he tell the familiar go and do this, and the familiar would be like, no, I don't want to?
But if he does the
It depends on
agreement,
the agreement that you do.
Okay, right. So
Yeah.
mutual
And that depends
beneficial.
entirely on what gets summoned
Right,
as to what
okay,
it
cool.
is willing to do. However, it won't have the same restrictions as a wizard. It will have the capacity to engage in combat during a
So
thing.
it'll be like a powered up find familiar.
Yeah, basically. Like a souped up Find Familiar.
But then you're stuck with that one forever. So you can't make like an owl or whatever later on.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will be making you'll by binding your Find Familiar spells.
Like
to
a
that
warlock.
creature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
That's something if you wanted to do it. If the
Sounds
thing
pretty cool.
dies, it bounced back to wherever it came from, because that is how the planes work. It only dies permanently if it dies in its natural plane.
And can I then summon it back?
You can summon it back.
That's
I like these. I like these very
Which is why I
much.
said you have a little thing coming in terms of like henchmen,
Party
so
pet.
to speak.
I like my henchmen.
The other information that you find surrounding
Appreciation's yours.
chaos energy,
Try to get
which is particularly interesting. First of all, in order to contain chaos energy, you have to be a chaotic being.
Oh.
Your alignment has to be chaotic in some capacity.
Have you met it?
I know, I've got the list. I'm just saying that is a requirement.
Go.
for that.
That's so beautiful that that was a character choice you made.
As a result of that, the chaotic being will have to use chaos shaping to create a vessel. That vessel size depicts the amount of time it takes to perform a ritual by carving runes onto this vessel that you've created. So normally chaos energy, the moment you stop concentrating on it, it just dissipates into primordial ooze, basically, which can be reshaped, but whatever form it is. This ritual specifically, by carving these runes onto it, causes this vessel to be permanent.
Right.
Only chaotic matter can contain chaotic matter. The amount of time it takes is proportional to the size. I might have said that a second ago. And you have to concentrate on the vessel as you're performing this ritual.
Right.
In terms of size, I've got a little chart here, but I'll give you the information and I'll maybe take a picture of it later. To create a vessel, basically the size of a coin, like a large coin, probably about that big.
Yep.
Sort of all around in a sphere, so you can make very, very tiny objects. It takes 3 hours and 12 seconds.
Very specific.
Yeah.
For a tiny vessel.
For something that's 3 inches by 3 inches, it takes 8 hours, 24 minutes, and 16 seconds. To create, and this is you concentrating on it, so you cannot sleep.
Yep.
Damn.
To create something the size of a football, it's 17 hours, 69 minutes, and 32 seconds.
Okay. Not sure how that works.
It works.
How many? Say that again.
17 hours, 69 minutes, and 32 seconds.
Surely that's 18
That's
hours.
No, it's
9.
17 hours, 69 minutes.
Okay.
It's a song from Rent, isn't it?
525,600 minutes.
To create something roughly the size of a chair is 30 hours, 1
Why does
minute.
that live rent free in my head? Rent free.
30 hours, 1 minute, and 73 seconds.
Right.
It's very, very specific in strange ways.
Yeah.
Are these like prime? No, these are just chaotic numbers. 'Cause it's
I mean,
chaos.
we're getting to a
It's
point
chaos.
where it doesn't matter anymore. Are you going to concentrate on something for?
I could try.
Something the size of this table. Not this table, but like a coffee table.
Yep.
No, that's not the right size. Yeah, something this size of
A
this table.
dining room table.
Yeah. It's 47 hours, 39 minutes, and 12 seconds. And finally,
We're going out.
Very good.
something the size of like a big cabinet is 68 hours, 42 minutes, and 4 seconds.
Like we're talking 6 foot by 6 foot by 6 foot.
We're talking like our dining room, our living room cabinet sort of thing. So
60 hours.
quite large.
68 hours, 42 minutes, 4 seconds.
68, 42, 4.
Alright.
Outside of that, there are not many recorded cases, and there's nothing documented in terms of size and time.
And
Because you have to be awake for those 68 hours.
yeah, so once I've made this thing, let's say I make something the size of a chair, it will always be that size. It can't be like resized to be more
It will
portable.
always be that size.
Okay, right.
And is it permanent? Once you shape something into something, it becomes permanent.
You shape this particular vessel, it's permanent. What's inside of it is chaos
Pure
matter.
chaos.
So you still have to concentrate and create whatever's inside of it. You can like pull it out. You can pull out however much you want, and you can obviously form objects based on the size that you amount that you pull out.
So if I
And then when you forget about it, it goes back into primordial chaos. You can put that back into the vessel.
right.
Oh shit.
So if I make
This is what the
something,
class and
Oh
thing has.
shit.
It's a
So
huge,
so the large cabinet vessel.
Mm.
Right.
It would be full.
Oh, how are you gonna
Chaos
carry
and
that
water.
shit?
Yeah,
think
you're
I'm gonna have to
just
make
need like a football.
just the football size.
Maybe a chair size could be. That's the
like
max.
a backpack.
Yeah.
What's the weight? Will the weight be the weight of a chair, or
You have a free egg.
It depends on what you consider the vessel to be, what material you use it, because it basically turns it into that thing.
And
So if you make something that's made of wood, it will be the weight of wood, but have the sturdiness of wood.
I
Make it out of
see.
stone,
So
it
if
will
you make
have
glass,
the weight.
will be very easy to break, but it will be lighter.
Wow, glass is quite heavy actually, surprisingly enough.
Right, but it won't be like metal weight. It will
Yeah,
be like
but
glass
metal will
glass
make it more
weight.
sturdy.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
if something breaks it, that
Oh,
chaos
no.
energy doesn't.
We can make it of aluminium.
And what's the weight of the actual chaos matter when it's inside?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's the vessel that
So it's
matters.
just a vessel.
Chaos energy literally is just like
So-
the air that we breathe. It has
Mhm.
like no
So
physical.
you specifically said that it needs to be chaos to contain chaos. So we can't just put it inside.
You have to make the entity
vessel.
out of
We
In
can't put
limbo.
it inside a fucking
Right? In limbo.
you know, bottomless bag.
Well, I was gonna
You
say.
can put the object in the
Yeah,
bag if it
yeah.
fits.
We can't put the liquid, the matter inside. No.
No.
So, can I make the object? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Any shape.
Yeah. Any shape.
Any shape within that size, you just have to make sure that whatever material you're making out of, it has that level of durability and sturdiness.
Right.
I'm gonna do it.
Which I
Um,
have
And does
a
he
table.
have to go? Does he have to go to limbo, concentrate for
I'm gonna do it.
69 hours or whatever?
Yep.
To make the thing,
Thanks.
and then he can load it up with stuff and take it away.
Yes.
He can't make the thing here.
No. Because it has to be made
That's
of chaos
okay.
of
energy.
chaos into it.
I'm trying to find somewhere that has that much chaos energy, because then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you're taking that chaos energy from wherever you're getting it from.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
it exists. It is a matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I make something, if I make a container that's the size of a football, and I store chaos energy in that, when I pull it out, can I make something that is only the size of the football? Is that like
Or smaller.
Up to.
up to.
You can just pull out like a bean.
Yeah,
size.
but like nothing more than that. So however big the vessel is, that's how big the object is. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
the other question, the runes to carve onto the vessel, do I know those runes?
Yeah, you can learn
that's
the
part
runes
of
from
this?
the
Okay,
research that you did. 25 is good enough to learn those runes.
cool. Alright, and I'm also going to look up where do I get a bag of holding?
We have a mini one, but
I
not
thought
a
you said
big
bank
one.
holiday.
Yeah,
That's fine.
coming up.
I can find that out for you. That's not a problem.
Also, my thought was, as soon as I read that, was what narcotics, or
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to look up as well.
to stay awake for
Yeah.
as long as possible.
Something that I can use to stay awake as long as possible.
Maybe he'll find out.
Not
I mean,
narcotics, but
speed,
it's like,
basically.
what are they called? Like, well, Dee had some
Yeah.
medicine before. He's
Yeah.
done with it. But
Mind altering substance.
That's good for that.
That would definitely help.
I'm going to look up some of that as well.
That specific stuff would help. The other alternative is you can stay awake that long.
Yeah.
You can force yourself to stay awake up to. This is why nobody's exceeded 68 hours, or at least not many
Above that.
people have exceeded 68 hours, and nobody's documented the fact that they've exceeded 68
because
hours.
they died.
Because that would essentially be like 3 levels of exhaustion. But
Yeah.
you can stay awake if you want to.
Okay, cool.
We can
I'll do
assist.
Yeah.
Keeping you awake.
So I'll then,
Slap him.
as
every
part
hour.
of the research, I'll just look up where I can
Or
buy a
volunteer.
bag of holding.
Yep. That's no
Specifically, a bag of holding with as wide an opening as possible.
They come in one type.
It's like
They're all frogs.
a flask of holding. Yeah. It's like it's massive underneath.
Yeah.
The hole is this big.
In all editions, there are 7 different sizes of bag of holding,
Yeah, very cool.
which is what I'm going to use as my point of reference
Okay.
for pricings of bags of holding. You've got one which is sort of like a generic size, but
Maybe we can get a matter baby.
A what?
A what?
A matter baby.
Can you elaborate on that? I'm very confused.
So
What's
baby
the matter,
mama.
baby?
Oh, good. What's the matter
There
I
we
knew
go.
that was That's why I didn't buy it.
with
So
you? Josh
that,
instantly like,
I was like, what?
that is that research.
That was a good one.
Thanks, buddy.
Right.
You reminded me.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Alex almost
for
like
you,
kicked me out of the
you
house when I did that to her.
are chaotic and I had them up here earlier.
Persuasion.
Yes, this may not go particularly great for you.
Hey.
Don't let me know what the answer is just yet.
Okay.
Persuasion.
We are looking
You've been
at.
warned.
You'll be doing this with disadvantage. You are a chaotic good entity researching something lawful evil.
Oh.
Trying to find this information
Spike
and find
should
the
have
people
gone.
that will tell you this information.
Oh, not bad.
Okay.
It's still pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, what have you got with the disadvantage?
21.
21.
Yeah.
boy.
Beautiful.
I'm very persuasive.
Okay. Information about getting to Beator. There's a couple of places. First of all, you can go to Ribcage, which is the gate town that leads there.
Where's that?
It's in the Outlands.
Not Rib-
Ribcage.
The gate town.
The gate town.
Oh.
I can give you a bit more information about Ribcage in a little bit. But getting to Ribcage,
Oh shit, you're actually traveling there. Or you just
she's
getting
not
the-
traveling. She's
She's
No,
getting the
how
information.
to, yeah.
Right, but
Yeah.
I thought you were traveling there to get more information or something.
No. You can get information about Ribcage. Getting to Ribcage, it's pretty easy. It's not great, but it's easy.
Okay. I'm worried.
Oh god.
It's
what does that mean?
simple, but it's not.
It's simple. It's betray somebody.
Nice.
Well, what does it count if I've already done it in the past?
You have to betray somebody
Shit.
to open up the portal.
On this, like on a.
I've instantly got like
Designated
3
spot.
ideas like right now.
Oh god.
We need an evil campaign.
So yeah, to get to Ribcage,
Maybe.
you have to betray somebody, and then from Ribcage you can travel into a static place in Avernus, which is a place called Dark Spine, which is the old gates town in the Outlands. In terms of getting from there over, there is a permanent static portal that you can just walk through. I say walk through, you have to jump off of a tower. That's about 60 feet tall.
Nice.
Great.
Good
No
to
one
aim.
wants to do that, so
Terrifying.
the portal is just there because no one wants to go.
Yeah. If you miss the portal,
Dead.
Oh god.
You dead it.
You're a wizard. You have featherfall.
but that's a reliable way to get there.
What's that?
Alternatively,
You fucking scroll,
there
you
is
cheapskate.
a way of getting there directly in Sigil, but it is even more dangerous.
Oh god, go on.
It requires basically drinking Beatorium poison
Nice.
in a tavern. They sell it over the counter.
It's even easier. It's more dangerous, but it's even easier to do.
What happens? You die.
Depends on your constitution.
Oh.
And by that I mean you make a constitution roll. But yes,
Do we need to?
it will
It's a
cause
chance.
death.
You just
Do we
drink
need to? Research antidotes.
We could have antidote, or we could have like, isn't there a protection from poison spell? You know?
Probably.
There is a protection from poison spell, I think, somewhere.
Good try
Will
that.
that negate the portal though?
You have to drink
Oh.
it. It doesn't say you have to feel the effects of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
I don't get.
that's the cheap and dirty way.
And
of
that can be
getting
done anywhere.
that. There's a specific tavern.
Oh.
I don't have.
They
it to
actually
hand,
sell
but-
the
Okay.
poison.
Big
Only
or-
one
They sell the poison. It's over the counter.
Only one of us has to drink it to open the door. I knew we brought these kids along for a reason.
Dwarves
have-
have advantage
didn't-
against poison.
Also, didn't you?
Yeah.
Want, that's true.
I think the
Didn't
protection
want-
for poison just gives you advantage on your saving
Yeah.
throw, but still.
Didn't you have people that wanted to try everything? There was to
I have
try.
advantage on
That's
poison
true.
checks and saves.
This is the extended
You
tour.
could be
Have
the,
you got it
the
down
guinea
here?
pigs.
We got one dude that will
At
come with
some
us
saves
for
we
the
have advantage on
extended
poison
tour.
saves and checks.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
So those are two ways that you can get there. Relatively easy, kind of dirty. The other alternative is the portal that you are aware of, which leads you to the Peaceful Lands, which is an area in Avernus, and then it's travelling from there
We
to
made-
wherever you
We
need to
left
go.
the bikes with.
You did
We
indeed.
left the bikes with Mr. Man.
So that's what you have, and you spent some time with
Hi.
Hazel. If
I've
you
got
want
this
to go into
situation
that,
as
we
well.
can do like an out of session role
Yeah,
play if
we'll
you
be
wanted
fine.
to do that, or
Drink some
I
poison.
feel like maybe we hit some pubs and got chatting to some other dwarves and
yeah.
made some
Aw.
friends.
Sweet. You kill her. Back to old times.
Brady,
Such a dick.
your alignment, Brady.
Just old times.
What did
Am
you
I
do?
Old times.
Yeah,
neutral
control
good?
is then. Oh shit! The portal's open. Show the guys.
I can't remember.
I think you're neutral good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, you're neutral good.
Or check out.
That is
Correct.
just a straight persuasion roll to see if you can get somebody to give you the information of getting there.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just wondering if there's anything else that I can use to help me.
No, the
Probably
monk.
not.
If it doesn't work, you can always use intimidation.
What kind of places would you want to go?
What, to
try
look
and
for
find
this?
information? Yeah.
I mean, probably around the court district, right? Which is where where I know there was another bladeling, right?
There's a bladeling, yeah, but they're not related to the same thing. You're
No, I'm looking for
Bladeling.
something completely different.
Yeah.
Where would I go? I mean, I'm down by the gymnasium, so
Somewhere around
in the
there.
Guildhall ward, yeah. I would just
Okay.
be.
That? Okay, cool. Yeah, just a
Okay.
straight roll then.
That's a natural one.
Natural one. You don't find anything on your first day. You think this is probably not a great place to research.
It's
that
not
kind
a
of
great
thing.
place.
Not a great place. Spike. You're doing some checks for me.
terrible.
So you're doing a crafting DC 12 using your woodworking tools and dexterity
This
modifier.
has to be a montage. Sarge.
It is. You're spending. How many success?
There's
Have you got
sparks
any
coming out of the
successful
wood.
checks on this one particularly?
I got the shield already. I just need 16 hours for the breastplate and 8 hours for the helmet.
Okay, no, that's quick. Breastplate
I've
of
got the
wood.
hair of Coriol. I can
Or is
reroll
it
a natural
chitin?
one once a
It's
day.
item.
Hey,
Or
nice.
shitten.
Chitin.
You're making a breastplate. That's 16
It's
hours.
fine, I'll
That's
do
slightly
tomorrow.
different for your DC. Did you have it noted down or?
Make me some robes, for fuck's sake.
Oh, 8 hours for the helmet, 16 hours for breastplate.
Yeah, I've got it here. DC 16 for the breastplate.
Boom.
That's good.
But you can use your woodworking tools and it's dexterity.
Does that add +2 woodworking tools, or is
It
it
has your proficiency
as my push +3? So +8 in total.
for
That's
DC
good.
of 16.
Damn. That's high. That's
So-
You have to make 8 checks in total.
Boom.
If you're spending the entirety of this day, you'll do all 16 hours. If you make 3 fails consecutively, you lose whatever it is that you're using to make it.
Materials.
Yeah.
So first roll, DC
Sounds
16.
like Final Fantasy.
No.
I'm not there. Sorry.
1.
1 fail. Second roll,
Does that count as 3 fails?
I succeed.
success.
It's a 19.
Okay. So actually, I need to make a tally of that because the hours that you spent failing, you have to make up. So if we're doing 16, 16 is probably about right for a day. You do 8 hours of sleep. So 16.
I was gonna do 8 hours a day because I was going to do other things in the evening.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
He's doing
Don't
caricatures.
photography.
Yes.
So 1 fail, 1 success. You can do 4 checks in 8 hours. So
So that's 2 already.
you've done 2, so you've got 2 more.
Fuck my life. No, that's a 12. That's
12
fail.
fail.
Success.
And success.
2 success, 2 fails.
Okay, so you
First
still
day,
have,
you're getting used to it.
you still have some checks to make.
The
There was
fails
some-
have to be consecutive.
They do
to
have to be
complete
consecutive
straight
and they
away.
consume it. Otherwise, you're just prolonging
Yeah.
the ability,
That's right.
which gives you more opportunities to fail
You
because
just
you have
didn't
to
do.
remake the
You
check.
just didn't do enough progress or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Awesome. So that's that day completely done. Next day, getting to Limbo. D, what is your alignment?
Obscure.
Your alignment, we've made a note of it as true neutral, and Link is chaotic neutral.
Agreed.
Link's going on the second day to do some research on how to get to Limbo.
Yes.
Excellent. This will be a charisma check. One of you can make it.
I will assist you in your.
You are chaotic in nature, so you get advantage on this check.
Oh, you don't even have.
Charisma. So is it just a straight charisma?
This is persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Okay,
Yes.
22.
Try and get somebody to talk to you. So you get the funnest one of all. There's a permanent portal in the Hive.
Okay.
Oh,
It's in a
damn.
place called the Hive.
Right.
The hive.
The Hive, the Hive.
How do I...
This
Is
the
there a
limbo?
charge to get through? Or, like...
No. You just have to catch it.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's a hive of insects.
Okay.
It's not a hive of insects. It is in a place called... so in the Hive, it is in a place called...
The hive.
Please do
Quaker's Place.
What is it?
Quaker's Place.
Quaker's Place.
It is a permanent portal. It randomly appears and disappears.
So I guess we just have to
Camp out.
wait there, yeah, and just be like, yep, it's open.
This place in particular, because you've spoken to some people, it's run by the Chaos Attacks,
Okay.
which are also known as Chaos Men.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you.
What do I know about them?
They are the most chaotic things. If you think you're chaotic, if you think Kyle's chaotic, these people are even worse.
Wow.
Oh man, they're gonna mess with us as we're waiting for the boards for sure.
The road starts.
They are... They're interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Find out when
real
we get there.
cheese.
On the plus side, they also have a lot of fun all over the Hive. So you've maybe met one or two of them. They're not necessarily malicious.
Right.
They're just dickheads.
They
It's
just
chaotic.
chaotic.
Depends what kind
And
of
they
creature
take
we're
that into their mindset. This is a faction.
Mm.
And they believe that chaos is the only true way of being. And we'll leave it at that. You'll get to experience them when you go to that portal area if you choose to go there.
You'll know when you know.
Yeah.
You got a pretty decent roll then, didn't you?
22.
22.
Yeah.
There is a spell known as Portal Lock.
Okay.
It allows you to basically keep a portal open for longer.
Alright.
So normally it's just sort of like you do the thing, you step through it, it closes. Portal Lock keeps the portal there and open for an hour. It
Right.
can be useful if you've got a blinking portal that's just going all over the place, which this one specifically does. It will keep it in one place.
How do I get this spell, and how expensive would it be?
It is a level 2 spell. It would be somebody would have to research it, or you'd have to learn it from somewhere.
Don't look at me. I got my own
Hey.
shit to do.
Come on, it's for the greater good.
I did put it on my
Want a
list
familiar?
that I was gonna do spell work.
This
anyway.
is why I said
So-
that may actually be useful.
So I'll look into that. Do we know if that's a scroll we can buy or?
It will definitely be a spell that you can get.
Okay, that's cool. I'll add it to my list.
Might be a good one to have anyway,
Yeah, for sure.
considering how many portals we go through.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got an option for that there.
Oh shit, that could be used in combination with a portal spell that you cast yourself. So because usually portal spells last like 6 seconds. But if you cast this portal spell and then cast that on the spell, then you can get just loads of people through it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like.
Good
It'll take 2
evaluation.
spell slots, but yeah, definitely.
I like shenanigans.
It's a level 2 spell.
Okay.
So it will be
Make the portal to a place
copying it
underwater,
into your spell
and
book.
then just hold it open and just float.
It is
flood the
specifically a
city.
Oh
wizard's
my
spell.
god.
So they,
It is
You
specifically
okay?
an arcane spell, a
Okay.
wizard
That's
spell.
evil.
Oh,
So
shit.
it will be learnable
I was
by
thinking invading army.
warlocks,
Mm.
wizards, and
maybe Arcana clerics.
yeah, that sort of thing.
Okay,
It's an intelligence-based spell.
good. I like those.
You basically outline a series of rooms with lots of holes in place.
Like
No
a
way you do that
Minecraft
quietly.
nether portal.
Yeah, kind of like that. So that is an option. In terms of how much it will cost to find and get the spell, that's a different matter, but
I'll do it.
copying it will be a level 2 spell.
Yeah, I'll
Can
do
you
it
say
during
that?
the week.
Can you say the name of the spell again?
Portal lock.
Portal lock.
Yes.
Okay.
Like arcane lock,
Mm-hmm.
but not.
Better.
So,
I will research this. What's wrong with that?
I say better, it's a second level spell, like arcane lock is. So, that is your research on getting to Limbo.
We killed it. Crushed it.
Sprite, you've got a bunch of days to do whatever you want. So have a little think, you can drop me a message, we can figure that out. I just want to wrap this stuff up.
Mia Licky needs more followers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Have a little think on it, drop me a message, we'll resolve it at the beginning of next session. Link, I'll resolve your sensate thing. We'll do Spike, second day of crafting, and Brady
Second day of research.
second day of research, and then I assume you'll level up after you've done your research, yeah? So,
Research first.
research first, do me a persuasion check, and
Okay.
where are you doing it?
So, I've got Annie with me.
Yeah.
Annie's a tout.
Yeah.
Annie's lived in Sigil.
Mhm.
She probably knows whereabouts I might be a little more successful. So instead of just like going off and doing my own thing,
Mhm.
maybe with my little brother, you know, horsing around, not
all
having.
3 of you do it, you go to a place that Annie suggests. Annie would say that the
Yeah.
sensates are probably the best people to talk to.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, isn't that good? Because I also have to drop off my sensate stone. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. One stone.
Beautiful.
So I'll go there, and can I
You can have advantage.
advantage because I'm using
doing
my
it.
people?
And you're doing it in the right place.
2 braids, 1 stone.
You break once.
Okay, that's better. It was his persuasion, right?
Persuasion.
So that is a 22.
22. Beautiful. Sylvania, fun place. Sensates love it. Mostly because it's a 24-hour party.
Nice.
It is largely occupied by elves and Borea.
Which one are they?
Borea are the goat people.
Those good
Mhm.
people.
That's right. Satyr vibes.
Satyrs are also there.
Woo!
It is basically a 24-hour party.
Are we talking frat party? Are we talking New Orleans Mardi Gras?
We're talking New
Dinner
Orleans
party.
Mardi Gras mixed with swingers party.
Yes! Love
This
it.
is a place where
Debauchery.
people perform all sorts of hedonistic acts,
17.
but not in a legal way, in a sort of we just want to enjoy ourselves way.
1750s brothel masquerade party.
Yes, exactly that.
Nice.
I am worried.
You'll love it. It'll be great.
It's fine. It leads to Arborea, the beautiful place where Arvindor is.
So how do I get there?
I am even more
So-
worried.
Getting till Sylvania,
No converting characters.
the portal is to
This is switcheroo.
drunkenly sing and play instruments, or take forms of natural drugs. In a
We're halfway there already.
in a side
Yes.
alley somewhere around the.
Oh my god. So people who are just like drunkenly singing and walk down this alley just find themselves in a 24-hour party.
Oh yes,
That's hilarious.
That's pretty good.
it's
Okay.
actually probably one of the most common places to go. You were just looking in the wrong place to find that information.
So, and then down a specific alley.
And that will take you to Sylvania specifically. You also, I guess with a decent roll, if you did want to end up going to Arborea,
Yeah.
the best way of doing so would be in the town, and it's just to get lost in the woods.
So, in Sylvania,
Mm-hmm.
you get drunk down an alley in Sigil, and you sing, and then you go into Sylvania, which is a 24-hour party. Then you go into the woods and get lost, and then you end up in Arborea.
Yeah.
Arborea. Love it.
Surprisingly easy place to get to.
That's gonna be pretty cheap.
It's
Arborea, but okay. So Arborea, how, do we get anything about what Arborea is like?
yeah, you've got a
Is
pretty
it still a
decent
party?
one. It's a place. It's a plane of joy and sorrow. It's also known as Olympus.
Why is this wizard have a this
So
wizard?
lots of potholes.
Yes, lots of potholes. Olympus in
Great.
yeah,
Olympic National Park
Olympic National
in
Park.
Washington.
Uh,
If you know,
Has
you
Mount
know.
Olympus.
I thought you were saying
You know,
that
you know.
the Greeks had bad roads.
They told
probably do.
this story before about a million potholes.
It's
When we
also
were driving.
known as the home of dreamers.
Okay.
Generally quite a lovely and peaceful place, but it's also passionate and wild.
I mean, that doesn't bode too badly for a wizard having a tower there. Doesn't seem
And,
as dark. and-
it's also the house of Arvindor, which is the realm of
Elf
elves,
heaven.
basically.
So I'm asking for a friend.
Elf heaven.
Who's in charge? Who's in charge?
Blonde guy?
No spoilers.
Question is do all D&D campaigns connect to the same planes?
Yes, that's literally the point of Spelljammer. Every
Well, the prime
world
material planes.
is a crystal sphere. So every prime material is a crystal sphere. There's a
Uh-huh.
string of them.
So if we go to, we can meet some other.
We'll make some
You
cute
might be able to.
Crossover episode.
We literally could do a crossover
It'd be great
episode.
for me. I've never been.
I don't want to.
He probably does.
He's got to stick up his ass.
Yeah. Oh, I like this one.
A good way to describe it is
Life
I think
imitates
my
art.
guy has a stick
It's
up.
Wait,
almost
art
like he plays a
imitates life.
type.
So
Uh,
well.
Okay, cool. I
It's
got
a
my
place
I
of-
didn't choose this guy.
It's a place of high emotions, so people are passionate about things, and it could potentially result in fistfights because they're so passionate about things.
Fisticuffs.
Potentially.
You're the muscle wizard, you could have advantage.
Lots of
I
crying
may
on
be
the
able to.
subway. In
Basically.
there, yeah. Got out.
So yeah, that's the information that you've got.
That's good. That's really
so if
good.
you did want to end up going there, that's an option. But to get to Slovenia, which is where where the wizard is, then that's how you would get there. Spike, we have 8 hours of potential work to do. We'll do your rolls and then we'll round off our section.
Get
there.
crafting.
First?
Boom.
Success.
Ooh.
Super. Nearly super success.
Nice.
Oh, yes, success. Because it's a
Hey.
DC 16, right?
16 is the DC.
To
Just
have at least a
What's
seven.
that?
6 plus
Go.
6.
What's your
plus 8.
Oh,
you're
they're fine.
Oh, plus 8, sorry.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
Two more?
You can do 2 more.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Killing it.
It's 5 out of 8.
And
Whoa.
success.
Nice.
6 out of 8.
Smashed it.
Okay, so you have 2 more
Smashed it.
successes that you need to do
You're so
in order
cute.
to do it. Spike. Rest
What did you
place.
say? What did you say?
Beautiful. So I will call the session there. We'll do the rest of the Sensate tour Brady's leveling. I'll say that you can go ahead and, if you've got the information you want,
Mhm.
you can go and level up
Thank you.
as
I
part
want
of
to
the third day.
level up, and I also want to kit out Annie and Rex with stuff, which I can do out of session.
We'll do that on the fourth day, our section.
Loads of
Um,
stabbing implements.
uh,
Have you guys leveled?
Yes.
I'm the last one, I think.
Yeah, Kim was the only one that had
Oh,
one.
okay, cool. I just didn't. I didn't.
Because I always do the RP shit, and I never do the stuff that gives me XP.
It was
But-
yeah, it was
I've
because of
only-
the
I've only
NKs.
just leveled
we,
though,
we went
so
over because
we're
of the
pretty much
NKs.
You
Same.
stayed asleep in the
Yeah,
house.
back in the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the sensible. I'm the mom. I stay home and make y'all sandwiches for your
I love it.
adventures.
It's fantastic. So,
While the
Uh,
actual mum was like
Battling
commanding
for a
wolves
life.
and being torn apart.
Yeah.
Look, I never said I was a good mum, okay?
so
I think we're doing good.
I don't think you need to say
I
it.
think we're doing
Yeah.
You have evidence.
Different
Thank
types
you.
of good.
thank you very much for joining us at Hodgepodge Tavern. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We should hopefully be back to a slightly more consistent pattern considering the summer holidays are over.
Oh, you just broke all the teachers' hearts.
What holiday?
What holidays?
Hell.
Send help.
I'm excited for autumn.
Yes, autumn's going to be lovely. So we should hopefully be back to a more consistent schedule. Please do follow us on YouTube, catch up on our previous ones. It's been a little while, so you may have forgotten things. You might want to watch back to the previous session. Like us on Instagram and all the sorts. Music today has been provided to you by Pocket Bard,
Pocket Bard.
Pocket Bard.
and we will be doing an experience rundown
After the credits.
after the credits. So, stick around and pick who you think your favourite player of the session was, and they may gain some bonus experience point blips. Otherwise, we'll do the XP showdown in a couple of minutes.
Alright, I forgot how to turn this off. Hold on.
Do the transition.
You know who you're gonna
button.
vote to. Vote for D.
Thank you and welcome back. So we're going to do the experience point rundown. As I mentioned just a minute ago, any players, any characters that are part of the party will also gain the group experience. In this particular instance, Annie and Brax will not because they've joined the party in this session, and they haven't done anything that contributes towards that too much.
Yeah.
They survived
But
without
Hazel will. Hazel is part of the group.
Yeah.
It does also mean that we kind of split the experience, but we'll get to that when it comes to it. So I'm going to be awarding everyone 200 experience points because you did a lot of research and you are spending some time in Sigil, and you actually got a lot done. On that note, I'm also going to award an extra 100 to Brady because Brady has pretty much concluded their entire arc now.
Oh, nice.
I know almost everything.
And I think I've been given about 100 for that kind of thing. So that's an extra 100 for Brady for rounding off that.
Yeah, that was my last
Quite
percent.
nicely. Yeah, nicely said.
Where you do go now is 2.
And if between the two of you, you would like to expand on daring adventures and things that may have taken place between the two of them, you're more than welcome to do that. We have an out-of-character chat that's private, so you can just, if you wanted to do some fun roleplay between Annie and Brady about that, you're more than welcome to.
Nice.
On that note, that is the experience nights that I will be giving out for this session. So we do have our normal blips that we'll be handing out. So our first blip would be a creative use of a spell or ability. Do you feel anyone encompassed that today?
I think I really used
Don't think so.
I was literally creative.
Oh.
That's true.
Yeah, but
That
it
is
wasn't
true.
creative.
Get fucked.
It wasn't
Get
a
fucked.
creative use.
Get fucked.
It
I
was just
liked
like,
the hypnotic
I mean,
pattern that whole
yeah,
exchange.
I'm not voting for
Yeah.
Kyle. Fuck him.
I will put out there, to be fair, Kyle is or has
Using his
a
ability.
idea surrounding what he is creating, and he is making something very out of the ordinary.
But it's not
But
done
that's
yet.
not
We'll
really
get it once
applied.
it's
To be
done.
fair, that's
Can't
not
double
applied
dip.
yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once it's done, let's not
Not right
count them
yet.
chickens.
Okay. As he is
Oh, that's
taking,
tough.
he will be potentially taking a detrimental effect as a result of that. So
Oh.
just
Good,
Oh.
good.
Oh.
Fuck him. Good.
Wow.
Does he have to give his life? That would be the best.
So brutal.
Are you thinking the hypnotic pattern in a way
I
you're
say-
trying to convince Rax of
'Cause
what's going on?
it's fun and
It was just because it was
He
literally
was
the
just
only
like,
thing
"Ah."
that we used that I could think
Stevie
of.
spell.
I mean, you did also use it for a purpose. It wasn't just
Yeah, that's true.
for
yeah.
fun. It was to convince
true.
Rax that
you're a powerful wizard.
Yeah.
and that there was
She's
a
great
lot
at
to
that.
learn on the road.
There is.
Was actually the point that you were making.
Yeah.
I vote for Josh. Why not?
Okay.
I have stayed out of
I second
protest.
that.
As long as it's not Kyle.
Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
Beautiful. In which case, you get a blip. A blip is now 250 experience points. This is why I said it's going to ramp up for the
I mean, we need 14,000.
Oh, well.
Is that the next
Is that the
level?
next one?
Exciting.
Jesus.
14,000.
14,000.
Well, we need
or
7,000 to get to 14,000. So
Okay.
14,000 is a
We
total.
need-
yeah, we need
double
7,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Double current.
So next
That's
up
a lot.
is furthering the party goal, heroic or selfless.
We all furthered the party goal, didn't we?
Yeah.
In a way.
I'm not sure that anyone was
50
particularly
50
heroic.
XP each.
There's no need for
I mean,
heroics.
actually, Kyle shouldn't get any because he didn't do any research. He only stayed at home crafting cool things. So
I
technically,
think that's furthering the
How
party
about
too.
I piss on you?
We don't
only
get
fire
nothing.
on fire.
Not even then. I'll start the fire.
Can we split it between all of us?
You can definitely split it.
Ah, I like that.
50.
I would
'Cause we worked as a
argue
team.
that you could split it 6 ways and give Annie some.
Why don't we just give
Oh,
it all,
sure.
Did
give it all to
help.
Annie and just
Okay.
like get her leveled up faster. It is funnier.
You
I
said
mean-
she wasn't allowed to have any XP this turn.
Oh yeah, you did.
Not
Oh, not
group
Annie.
Oh,
experience.
yeah.
okay.
Technically, they did contribute to you finding that other. I mean, you may
Yeah.
not. If you didn't have that advantage, I don't know what your role would have been.
Does
But
that mean we have to share it with
Probably
Hazel as well?
Hazel didn't contribute to this particular blip.
Yeah, I did all the research.
Why don't you just give
She
it
was
to
just
the
there.
tout? Just give it to the tout. And level her up. Let's do a tactical
Tactical
XP.
level.
Tactical level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
It's
right.
our vote, so
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
We could do a good roll.
Okay.
tactical level on
She
the top.
started on the base experience total of level 2, so that would be 300.
So
Bang.
she was at 300.
She
She
was at
was.
300, and then add whatever has been
250.
250.
added onto that.
Gotcha. Nice.
That's 900, I think, isn't it?
900 to level 3, yes.
So that's gonna
Pretty
get
good.
quite- Yeah, that-
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to ramp up pretty quick. Rex is still new and young, so.
He little.
And finally, intangible. Was anything that you felt somebody specifically deserves?
I stood up for the children that these bastards wanted to get killed by.
Hey, I literally said I stood up with you.
You did nothing. You said, oh, no. it's
I
fine."
brought it up first. I think I should get it.
Instead of the children. Weren't you saying send the children to the mines?
Everyone for themselves.
Yeah, you were
Child
telling
labor.
You're
Child
telling us the
labor.
good of like child labor.
Yes.
That was Kyle. That wasn't the case, to be honest.
Both Hashkar and Kyle.
Well, I'm just gonna put this out there. Sprite saved a marriage.
Did she, or did she almost
She
make it
endangered,
collapse?
she endangered a
She
marriage.
fixed what she
Actually,
caused.
sorry. Why? It's Ken. It's Kenneth. Why are you not putting responsibility on Kenneth?
You don't know what
Yeah.
responsibility she has.
We
No,
don't know what the relationship was like.
I
Maybe
actually-
a breakup was what they needed.
I'm just putting.
Maybe they're terrible for each other.
I like Josh's idea for the experience day. I thought that was a really cool.
That was
idea.
good.
I got that mostly from what Kim said.
Ah,
So-
dear.
I'm happy
So
to
humble.
Defer it over
to
to Kim.
deflect that onto Kim.
No, you were. I was like, you should just join in on like a group tour. You were the one that took it and made it the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
I'll
split
give
it.
it to him if he like does super cocaine.
Do you want to split it with me? Because I nominated you.
All right.
Joking.
I'll split
Why
it with
don't I
everyone.
have it?
I'm joking.
Well, I'll take it and I'll just add it to my monsters.
I
Yes.
know.
Can we make like an XP pinata? So if any, if there's any like point where we don't vote, we just add it to like
Just
a
smash it at the
creature,
end.
which then equivalently becomes more stronger as more XP. But like
When
once
we need
kill
it.
once we kill it,
Get all the
we get all
XP.
the XP.
Wow, I love that.
That would be wild.
So you get making that.
Or,
Or we just vote on this.
oh yeah, or we could, why don't we roll a dice?
I feel like XP pinata is funnier.
That's the only way I'm going to vote for Kyle, is if the dice.
I think splitting it between Kim and Josh is
Yeah.
a good idea.
I don't like that. I got nothing. I want some.
Pretty sure you're the highest level.
You got 200.
You gotta work for it, babe.
I did. I literally got all the knowledge. I want,
Yeah, but you
You did-
enjoyed doing that.
You did the
So
same
it's-
thing everybody did.
That
so
wasn't
get fucked.
work.
Yeah.
That was leisure.
No, that's big marketing.
Fireball. if
What's fireball? You don't take
these,
fireball.
if I kill these guys,
You
what
get
what's
their experience.
Oh, I should have nominated you for the creative use of speller, but you used sending to try and
You
find
should.
Rax.
Oh, that's true.
That brought Rax back. Rax just didn't know how to respond.
Okay.
Don't
Oh,
worry, guys.
shit.
Don't worry.
Honorable
Don't worry
mention.
Well,
Yeah, we could do that as the
I wouldn't
intangible.
argue that
Don't
was
worry about
creative though.
Intangible. That's what we're voting for.
Yeah, we can do that as intangible.
I wouldn't vote that as intangible.
Okay, let's
Don't let him. He's manipulating
Okay,
you.
let's all vote.
I did it. That was Kim. Kim literally
Let's all
said it.
vote.
I didn't even
Don't
bring
look
it
at his
up.
eyes.
You get
Don't
one
look
vote. Who votes for Philippe getting because of sending? I
I
vote.
vote for him to get fucked.
Okay, that's
Can I vote
two.
for myself?
No.
Technically
Alex.
no, but we'll see
Were
what
you
this
nominated?
comes out.
No.
I don't think you were nominated. You weren't nominated either. Who
Of
votes
course not.
for Josh and me to split it?
I nominated myself.
Technical voting. I
Fine.
abstain.
Fine. Is this the only
You
other
have
option?
to vote.
Well, I can vote for
How
someone
about
else. I'll
yourself?
vote for.
I suppose you
Alex.
can vote for yourself.
You'll vote for me.
For what?
For, to
Intangible.
waste his vote.
Can we just finish this and get the XP pinata?
And
Yeah.
then it comes down to the GM.
Right, give it to Annie. Just give it to Annie.
D4, 1 and 2 Philippe, 3 and 4 Kim.
Why is Philippe an option?
Kim and Josh.
Kim and Josh.
Kim and Josh, sorry, yeah.
2.
Two.
2.
It is cocked technically.
Philippe, 1 and 2 Philippe,
It's
3 and
cocked.
4
It's cocked.
Thank you all
Didn't land on a flat
for your
surface.
kindness. I appreciate it.
I mean, it looks like enough
It's
to
a
me.
it's a
Why was
triangle.
he
How
in
much
the
we're
options?
struggling over these blips.
Yeah.
This is the most we have fought ever as a group.
I
I told you.
Smallest scrap of experience.
Milestone. It's the only way. When there's resources to squabble over, you'll have a fight.
It's not
That's
a proper
That's
fight.
why I have 1,000 gold.
Philippe,
This
it's
is a
for you.
protest.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I hope you voted for me as well because I need some more.
Nobody voted, unfortunately.
Damn it.
So now you
Mel,
get to
get in the
choose.
chat.
Oh no, I don't get to choose.
Yeah, that's what you decided. If nobody votes on the Twitch poll, it goes
Yeah.
to GM's favorite.
Yeah.
Because people didn't vote enough. Sad face.
That was so pathetic, Carl.
I know, that was the whole point.
Do not give it to Kyle. Fuck him.
Child labor. Keep them
Kyle.
safe.
Kyle gives us all
Puts
these
them-
presents and we just hate on
puts
him
them-
the whole way.
I will give it to me, and by give it to me, I mean I'll give it to Rax.
Hey.
I'll put it as a starting experience.
Fucking
Aw.
Rax.
So he has a
Look at
total
these.
of.
All the
250.
all these NPCs are getting.
experience.
I agree with you. We should kill all party pets.
He stole our
No.
experience.
I keep keep them alive. Stay,
I
have them
think that's
stay
what
with
I'm
us
gonna do. I
as
think
we
that's
go
what
to
I'm gonna do.
dangerous places, and you will spend all your resources on them and keep them safe. And when they fucking get fucked, it'll be your ass on the line, and I'm gonna be out there. I'm
Wow.
unburdened and safe. It's like having kids.
Wow.
Oh my god, I felt that in my soul.
What a chilling
You're
insight.
It's like having kids.
So,
Guys, understand this.
thank
Your
you very
kids
much
are
for
your party
joining.
pets.
Kill them for XP. Wait, don't do that. We do not condone the use of child labour. We do not condone the use of child murder. We do not.
I would like to say I don't condone any use of any labor.
Labour's theft.
Right, let's cut this. We are so high on fucking
Okay.
corn syrup right now.
Thank you very much for
Way too
joining
much
us.
sugar for this.
Thank you for joining us at the Hodgepodge Tavern. We shall hopefully see you next Tuesday.
Hodgepodge.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.